boy, Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man. You could tap in or you could tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now you already know time, energy, the highest forms of currency. My G, I know they got you out here chasing the bag, chasing that money, and chasing that paper, stacking that cheese, that cheddar, and that mozzarella. But always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex. That time and energy are the highest forms of currency. My G's at all times is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. All right. Now, big salute to all my day one investors, man. Everybody that's highly invested in the channel, everybody that understands that we are growing this channel organically, constant elevation, man. We well over 60,000 subscribers, and we on our way to 70K. All right. Even bigger salute to all my newcomers, all my new subscribers, all my new investors, everybody that's making their way to the Realest channel on YouTube. Yours truly, Grown Man Business TV, is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. All right. Now, listen, man, do me a favor. Wipe off your feet before you step into the big house. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure your notification bells are ringing loud and clear every time you step foot in the Realest channel on YouTube. Yours truly, Grown Man Business TV, is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. All right. Now, listen, man, I got a lot of people in the DM right now. Yo, Big G and BTV, what's your thought process on everything that's going on with NBA being 10 and Jay Prince Jr.? All right. Yo, Big G and BTV, what's your perspective on everything that's going down with NBA being 10? Now, I gotta say, man, absolutely nasty work. Yeah, it's always nasty work when somebody is on the brink of losing their life, when somebody is on life support, when somebody is paralyzed, when somebody goes through a life-changing situation at the blink of an eye. It's always nasty work. And it's absolutely disgusting and nasty work when the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys got their hands in the pot. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna address that. All right. But I will be honest, I was not aware of being 10, Ren 10, 10, none of that. I don't listen to these to their music. I don't listen to NBA Young Boy. You know, I'm an old head, I'm an OG, I'm an old guy, right? So I was definitely not aware of being 10 or none of the movement. But I did have some receipts come across my desk about what happened out there in Houston. You know, being 1010 and JR. I can't really think of the guy's name. These young boys, there's so many different rappers, right? But the altercation that took place out there in Houston, where being 10 is now on life support and on the brink of passing away, right? I got wind of this, and the downloads begin to download. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. All right. Now, one thing for sure, two things for certain. We're gonna go a little bit deeper than the surface. We're gonna definitely scratch the surface tonight. Everybody is talking about this, but you already know Grown Man Business TV. There is no perspective like mine's on YouTube. There is nobody that's gonna connect the dots like Grown Man Business TV. So we're gonna have a conversation. Big salute to the chat, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe button. Make sure y'all are in tune with the channel. We gonna have a conversation. Jay Prince Jr., Ben 10, right? Finesse two times. We're gonna have a conversation, much needed conversation. All right. So you already know, man. Before we go any further, before I give you this pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles, I got to do some customizations to the chat. The higher ups and the elites are always playing chess at the highest level. The higher ups and the elites are always trying to shadow ban the channel and muffle the message. The higher ups and the elites understand that Grown Man Business TV is an absolute threat to the establishment. And not only am I a threat to the establishment, but the revolution will be televised right here in these YouTube streets. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You can like it or love it. You know how I'm giving it up, and you absolutely know how I'm putting it down, my G's. All right. So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. We gonna get into this now. uh R Star JR, I think the young boy name is. He was having a back and forth with Jay Prince Jr. and all over his baby mama. That's gonna be a conversation we're gonna get into tonight. This stems from a woman. And see, I don't even want to go that far just yet, because we just now getting into the live stream. But I just got done telling y'all about the power of a woman. I just got done telling y'all that empires fall, empires crumble, at the feet of a woman. You understand what I'm saying? And doing my due diligence on this situation, just looking into the receipts that's coming across my desk, JR, All Star JR, and Jazz Prince or Jay Prince Jr. are having a back and forth about a woman, right? And somewhere in between this, Ren 1010, J10, Ben 10, WNBA 10 gets into an altercation and almost loses his life over a woman in some chains. You know what I'm saying? Somebody putting a battery in your back, not being a grown man that's standing on grown man business, being a puppet, being a toy soldier. Now he's laying on life support and now everybody's crying and now it's this, that, and the third. But we gonna get into this. We gonna have this conversation because the things that I say come into fruition. I just got done telling y'all that a woman will be your downfall if you're not paying attention. I just got done also telling y'all that you don't get to play in the streets and then cry when the street activity happens. You don't get to be a gangster. You don't get to, flaunt this bravado. You don't get to jump around and show your guns. And then when somebody shoots your ass, now all of a sudden, it's get well being 10. That ain't how this thing works. Okay, because yeah, being 10, my investors, people that's invested in my channel, they send me a lot of receipts about, NBA being 10. And when I looked at the receipts, when I looked at what's been sent to me, coming across my desk, I mean, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. It's nasty work, but I will say it is a part of the game. All because of a back and forth about a baby mama. It's always going to be a woman, a female, beautiful woman somewhere in the mix. All right. So big salute to the chat, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We gonna talk tonight. Yeah, we not staying up too late. We gonna get right into this. You already see that right there at the bottom of the chat. Right there at the bottom of the chat. You see that. Before you get in here with your Twitter fingers, using your Twitter fingers to do all the Twittering in the comment section, all in my comment section with the Twitter fingers, doing the extra Twittering with the Twitter fingers. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure your notification bells are ringing loud and clear every time you step foot in the realest channel on YouTube. Yours truly, Grown Man Business TV is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. I appreciate you rocking with your boy. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you right here with me. Salute to you. All right. Now, being 10, we're gonna start with you tonight. Since you on life support and they say you're paralyzed and you done passed away 2, 3 times in the hospital. I want to start right with you. Now, Ben 10 is an affiliate of WNBA Youngboy. We all know WNBA Youngboy, don't we? We all know him, right? And he is an affiliate of that factor, that sector of hip hop. And Ben 10, unbeknownst to me, has been a menace to society. Listen, listen, listen. Listen, Ben 10 done ran down on your favorite rapper. Ben 10 is, yeah, he's a wild boy. I'ma just say that. And he was out there in Houston with Jay Prince Jr. And, you know, All Star, JR, All Star, one of these young boys, they were all in the same restaurant. And from what it looks like on camera, Ben 10 and his homeboy were sent off on a mission, on a dummy mission. Yeah, crash dummy. Yeah, crash dummy mission. And it went from a crash dummy mission, right, to a suicide mission. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The way it panned out, that was a kamikaze. Yeah, yeah, you flew, yeah, a kamikaze mission, right? At the end of everything, when the smoke clears and the smoke settles, Ben 10, his homeboy are shot multiple times. I mean, they are shot to hell, basically. I saw the video and it looked like he was already DOA. He was dead on arrival. I don't know if they brought him back to life. You know how this thing worked, but that mission went bad. And now you got a lot of people pointing the finger at Jay Prince. You got a lot of Jay Prince Jr., right? You got a lot of people pointing a finger at mob ties, and it's just a lot of confusion and a lot of chaos behind the situation. Now we're gonna talk about mob ties. We're gonna go into a story time. I'm gonna talk about the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys. But see, what I want to do is hold Ben 10, Ran 10, Ben 10 10 accountable for his actions. That's what I don't see a lot of people doing. It's like a lot of finger pointing, right? It's a lot of blaming going on. Jay Prince Jr. did this and blah 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 and this, that, and the third, but nobody's saying Ben 10 10, this is what he was into. Ran 1010 was into this type of activity. This is what he lived for. And if everything doesn't go perfectly, this will be what he dies for. Okay? It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Again, I keep telling you, young boys, you don't get to play gangster on the internet, play gangster on these records, and then play victim when them guns get to going off. You don't get to do that. There is no gray area. All right, so there will be no get well soon over here at Grown Man Business TV for Ran 1010. We will not be wearing any RIP shirts for Ran 1010. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Now, one thing for sure, two things for certain. Y'all already know, right? I don't go nowhere without the receipts. I don't step out the house without the receipts. The receipts are always in my back pocket. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get into a receipt of Ran 1010, Ben 10. All right. I want to show y'all the energy and just the energy that he has been putting into the universe. And it's multiple different receipts from Ran 10 Ben 10 that came across my desk. But it was one receipt from Ran 10 that stuck out to me. One particular receipt that summed up all of the other receipts. This one receipt sums up everything you need to know about the young boy Ran 10 Ben 10. All right? We're gonna go through this receipt and we're gonna double back and it's gonna segue us forward into this information because it's not gonna take long to get Ran 10 out the way. Yeah, we ain't gotta talk all night about Ran 10. This ain't gonna be a drawn out situation about Ran 10. We gonna go ahead and get this receipt right here is gonna sum up. Oh, Ran 10. See, I'm gonna tell you something. This is Grown Man Business TV. So when you talking to your pops, when you talking to your uncle, when you talking to your big homie, when you talking to a real grown man, sometime he gonna say something you don't want to hear, even if you in the hospital bed, even if you on life support. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? So homie is on the brink of going to the upper room. They said homie done went into the light 2-3 times already. They done had to pull his ass back from the light. Regardless on what's going on, I gotta keep it all the way funky. I got to keep this content pure, raw, straight off the brick into the bottles. Let's get into this receipt and we're gonna double back. Go ahead and talk to the people, Ran 10, Ben 10. Go ahead and talk to the people.
If y'all want the murder rate to go fucking down, why y'all on this make a fucking state for straight grade niggas, straight hitters, and let us just kill each other? Let us just go dumb, you heard me? And if the other ones kill outside of the state lines, the government get to kill them or kill y'all. Like, if the ones won't bang for the rest of our life, let us get a part of the world where we just can bang it. Like, this our life. Like, you can't get mad because we bang. We tired on just banging. This is some shit we love to do. Well, what I love to do, I love to bang and I'm back on that type of shit. So, like, ain't just too much police shit involved right now, huh? Like, if niggas find something today, then it's a important person from that side is about a nigga who did it going to the feds. Hey, make this go viral, y'all, because I'm on some real shit right now. Just think. If y'all want the murder rate to go fucking down, why y'all on this make a fucking state for straight grade niggas, straight hitters, and let us just kill each other. Let us just go dumb, you heard me? And if the other ones kill outside of the state lines, the government get to kill them or kill y'all. Like, if the ones won't bang, we won't bang for the rest of our life. Let us get a part of the world where we just can bang it. Like, this our life. Like, you can't get mad because we bang. We tired on Jeff banging. This is some shit we love to do. Well, what I love to do, I love to bang and I'm back on that type of shit. So, like, ain't just too much police shit involved right now, man. Like, the niggas saying something today, and a supporting person from that side is, man, is about a nigga who did it going to the feds.
Now, again, I don't see a lot of people playing this receipt right here. I don't see a lot of people talking about this. Ren 1010 came up on this internet and said that they should get a state for grave diggers because you know him, WNBA, Young Boy, and all his other crew members, they call themselves grave diggers, right? And he said that they should be able to have a state where hitters could just hit each other. They could delete each other. They could smoke each other, right? So they don't got to keep going to jail. They don't got to keep dealing with the law. If you want the crime rate to go down, then we should allow these young boys, just like him, to go into a certain area and delete each other. Okay, now these is his words, not mine. The thing about this situation is, if you didn't know, Mr. Ben 1010, Texas is one of those states. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry to tell you. Texas is a place where you can open carry and you can shoot to kill, brother. And for you to be up here talking like this and then to forget that in Texas, you can get your ass blown down. Texas. See what happened when your ass go into a state where you can shoot? See what happened to your ass, Mr. Ben 1010? So, and you see this young boy in this receipt right here. He got that lineup with the extra chalk on it. I know these young boys, they like chalk all up and down the edge up and all that. All that they done drew the edge up is chalk all around that motherfucking edge up. He feeling good. He got his curls out. The sun is shining. And he hopped up on his internet and said that they need a place where they can go to war, and he loved to go to war. Don't be mad at him and the other grave diggers because they want to dig graves. Well, guess what, Mr. Ben 1010? It's looking like you gonna be in one of them graves you dug up. Texas, Florida, Virginia, it's certain areas, Georgia, it's certain states, bro, where you could get your ass blown down, where y'all could shoot it out. And see, again, right? I gotta be honest and I got to be straightforward and I gotta be very blunt about this. These young boys always talk about shooting, they talk about war. They talk about, they playing Call of Duty all day. They playing Black Ops all day. And they really believe that they can start their life over. They can use the little thing and, shoot themselves and get more life. And nah, when somebody blow your ass down in real life, you're probably up out of here, Mr. Ben 10. So for everybody in my DM, like, yo, this is a tragic situation. This is a bad situation. It's such a tragic thing what happened to Ren 1010. I'm going to play this receipt one more time for you. I want you to listen to Ren 1010. I want you to listen to this young man. So now what you can understand is he's exactly where he want to be. Ren 1010, Pooh Shiesty, Daddy Shiesty, Mama Shiesty, Big 35. Everybody is exactly where they want to be at. Okay? I'm gonna play this one more time. I want you to look. Look at the chalk round him off. Look at the chalk round. Look at, he got his curls out today. Go ahead and talk to him, Ren 10.
If y'all want the murder rate to go fucking down, why y'all don't make a fucking state for straight grade niggas, straight hitters, and let us just kill each other? Let us just go dumb, you heard me? And if the other ones kill outside of the state lines, the government get to kill them or kill y'all.
Mr. BNTNT, Texas is one of those states. Okay, now I wanna make sure that the youngsters hear me loud and clear. Texas, Louisiana, Virginia, Georgia, Florida, these states are the states where you can shoot now. Okay? Always remember that. If you try to take this chain off my neck, I can blow you to the I can send you to the upper room, brother. If you try to take these earrings out my ear, if you break into my house, if you make me feel like my life is in danger, my life or my family's life, I don't gotta think twice to send your ass to the upper room. Okay? Yeah. We just wanted to go ahead and make sure we understand this. And for all you youngsters that want to shoot, that want to go to war, we don't need to give y'all a state. Iran is at war right now. The US military is always at war. There you can get paid to go to war. You can get benefits, dental, health, vision. You can be, compensated for your war activity. Why is it that these young black men are so eager to go to war with each other, but as soon as the dog fur walk in the room, they quiet as a church mouse? Soon as the dog fur walk in the room, you got your hands behind your back and yeah. You turn around, put your hand behind your back. Yeah, anything you say and do can and will be used against you in the court of law. So again, we are at a day and age in American history where all that tough talk from you hooligans and you gang members and you grave diggers, etc., we don't believe you, man. Cause everything changed when them guns come out. Big salute to the chat, man. Hit the like button and all that. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me clearly. I just want to make sure that the message is getting across. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me clearly. You understand what I'm saying? You don't have to, we don't got to give you a state. You want to go to war, you want to lower the crime rate, take your ass into the military. Respectfully. Yeah. It's an army recruiter, it's a navy recruiter near you. Go directly to the military. Other than that, if this is what you into, play ball. You gotta play ball. It ain't gonna be no ifs, ands, buts about it. It ain't gonna be no crying about it. Yeah. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Play ball, baby. Big salute to the chat. Being 1010 is on life support. Being 1010 is in a situation that he might not be able to get out of. He might not be able to, he might not be able to fix this. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me clearly, man. They playing with, I'm sure they playing with the chat right now. Exactly. Big salute to the chat. The game is the game. The game is the game. There is no walking away from this. When you make these kind of decisions as a grown man, there is no doubling back. You know what I'm saying? Again, this is grown man business. When I'm talking to these youngsters, I'm speaking to them from a grown man perspective. Because you might be a youngster to me, but in reality, you a grown man, homie. You are considered a grown man when it come to this. And that's why these conversations got to be had. That's why these conversations are what they are. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. If you are a grave digger, then you shouldn't mind being put in a grave. If you are a shooter, if you are a slider, if you like King Von, then when it's time for you to lay down in the middle of the street, lay your ass down. Yeah, get down or lay down. And if you lay down, you're gonna stay down. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Okay, so I wanted to get Ben 10 out the way. I wanted to make sure that we spoke directly to Ben 10 and a demographic that rock with Ben 10. The young boys that feel like they want to go to war. They want to shoot, they want to bang, go in the military. Go in the military, man. You understand what I'm saying? And the majority of y'all is scared of the military. Y'all are scared of war for real. So we are at a day in American history where nobody believes you young boys. Nobody believes you crash outs. You dudes, you are an internet grave digger. Okay? Because now you finna go in one of them graves from what I'm being told. You know, you holding on. Ben 10, Ren 10, 10. They said he lost his life 2 or 3 times in that hospital. They had to bring him back. I mean, I'm just saying though. If you going, you going. This is the harsh reality. If you if you playing, if you playing Crash Dummy, don't be mad when you crash out. And Ben 10, 10, Ren 10, 10, you crashed out, brother. All right? So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Hit the like button, subscribe button. Let's move forward, right? Now that we got Ben 10, 10 out the way. Ben 10, 10, y'all heard what he said. I wanted to get him out the way first. J Prince Jr., All-Star JR, and the situation between them. Now, I wanna start with this, right? Everybody that's new to the channel, I'm gonna catch y'all up. I'm gonna give y'all some story time, right? But for everybody that been down with the channel for a while, y'all remember when Takeoff passed away, when Takeoff lost his life, and how I went viral talking about the Prince family. All right. One thing for sure, two things for certain. I absolutely went viral going at the Prince family. So when I seen that Jay Prince Jr. had his hands in the pot, when I seen that this was a situation that the Prince family is involved yet again, you got Takeoff, you got Duke the Jeweler, you got Ben Ran 1010, etc. I mean, you could go down a list of people that lost their life rubbing shoulders with Prince Jr. or the Prince family, right? When I saw that Prince J. Prince Jr. was involved with this, I really wanted to make sure that I approached this the right way. All right. You learn a lot by creating YouTube and doing content. You learn a lot. And I learned a lot from the situation with Takeoff. And I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna give y'all some story time on that, right? But J Prince Jr. is dating All-Star JR's baby mother. And they have been having a back and forth because All-Star JR is claiming that J Prince physically assaulted his son. Now, this where I was they beefing with each other because J Prince Jr. wants to play stepdaddy to his son. And see, again, when you got a woman in the middle of this that don't understand, you don't let your little boyfriend discipline your children. You ain't even supposed to have your little boyfriend around your children. This where it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deep in the rap. And I'm a go in on this perspective right here. We're gonna talk directly to this because not only did I see that back and forth between them, But I also saw Finesse 2 times make a statement that was nasty work. Nasty work. Now, I wanna put this out here, right? If you got a son and you and your baby mama ain't together and it's planning your son, you need to take your son out of the custody of his mother. Your son need to live with you. That's first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Like all the complaining, yo, this and yo, that. Why? Go get your son, homie. All Star, JR, whoever, and to whoever is going through something like this, go get your son. Go get your boy. He need to be living with his daddy if that's what's going on in his mama's household. Respectfully. I'm just saying respectfully. You know, again, I could go, I'm not even gonna go there, but I'm just saying, if you smart, go on ahead and marry your old lady and then have your son. But that's a whole nother live stream. You know what I mean? So Jay Prince Jr. in this particular situation is dating his baby mama, disciplining his son, putting his hands on his kids, allegedly, and now it's a war. It's a war. And we already saw that Ren 1010, his ass, yeah, Ren 1010 on life support. Yeah. The main character talking about war was not ready for war when war came on his doorstep. The main person on the internet selling wolf tickets about going to war, when war came, he was the first one laid down in the street. All right. So big salute to the chat. Let's look at a receipt from let's look at a receipt of Jay Prince Jr. Now, again, I ain't said nothing crazy about the Prince family. I ain't went in on Jay Prince. I don't think you should be putting your hands on another man's child. That's me. But anything else, we gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? Again, you got to be very, very peculiar about what you do and how you move on this internet. And there's already a lot of bloggers and a lot of YouTubers and content creators already connecting the dots when it comes to the Prince family. They already talking about RICO charges and yeah, I'm not doing that. That ain't what I'm gonna do over here. We're gonna get into it, but that ain't what I'm doing at Grown Man Business TV. All right, so let's get into this receipt and we're gonna elaborate on it. Make sure you hit that like button when you come in here. Big salute to the chat. Let's see what's going on. All right. Look. Let's see what's going on. All right. Look. That's my nigga. She made it. Hey, she made it. Trust the process, man. I'm glad you left her alone. Oh, I'm glad y'all had differences because I'm the difference. Trust the process. Hey, man, he a cheater, y'all. Oh, that's my nigga. She made it. Oh, hey, she made it. Trust the process, man. I'm glad you left her alone. Oh, I'm glad y'all had differences because I'm the difference. Trust the process. Hey, man, he a cheater, y'all. Oh, that's my nigga. She made it. Oh, hey, she made it. Trust the process, man. I'm glad you left her alone. Oh, I'm glad y'all had differences because I'm the difference. Yo. All right, so let's start right there, right? And I see that in the chat. I said the same thing. Hobie got them. He got armed like he's 60 years old. Hey, Prince, you might want to get in the gym, baby. You definitely don't want to tussle. You don't want to. Yeah. Them little arms, man. Them little chicken wings you had her. Yeah. We already know what that's about, right? But me personally, man, I'm not into. I never was into younger. I'll smash your baby mama behind closed doors. But as far as dating your baby mama, X, Y, and Z, I was never into that. I'm no stepfather. I'm not that. You know what I'm saying? So this particular situation to me just look, it's like, bro, that's that man baby mama. Imagine the things he had her doing before you got her. I mean, she literally had his baby. That means he was busting, yeah, he was in the back of the club shooting the club up. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. So anything you doing with her, he done did it to the max. So I don't know what part of this was a flex or why Jay Prince thought this was a flex, but I always tell you the man make the money don't make the man. In this particular situation, with Junior, the money is making the man. He didn't make this money. His daddy made this money. His daddy made this legacy. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why you can tell the difference between his pops and him. Because Jay Prince Sr. had to make the money. He had to be a man first, then make the money and go through the trials and tribulations that come with that. But Junior is, a silver spoon baby. He's a child. He's a young man that came up with a silver spoon in his mouth. And it ain't nothing wrong with that. But that's why he always seemed to be, caught out there. He always got that deer in the headlight look in his eyes. Look. Look at his eyes. So, that's what people need to understand. The man make the money never make the man. And anytime the money make the man, it come off real corny. Shorty is there because you got all that paper. See, the money is what make Junior. Okay? So everybody can kind of see the difference, bro. It's like, eh. But to each his own. If you like to deal with dudes, baby mamas, and you like to be a stepfather and that's your thing, then all power to you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own thing. But to have his baby mama in the car, this ain't no flex to me. I'm not having no babies with a female that already got kids. I'm not marrying your baby mama. I'm not dating your baby mama out in public. This not gonna be a public relationship if I got anything to do with your baby mama. That's just how I always been. My old lady, I gave her first kid. My son, that's her. I don't do baby mamas. All right. Now, let's go into the next receipt, and where we're gonna see the homie JR, All-Star JR. He gonna be trolling Ben 10. All right. And then we're gonna go further. But again, they're beefing because JR is being accused of putting his hands on his kids. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm gonna speak more than that because it's still only an allegation. But if your kid come to you, and it's for anybody that watched this video, anybody that double back, replay gang, anybody that watched this video, if your son come to you, or you find out that your baby mama boyfriend is disciplining your son, that's declaration of war right there. That's a declaration of war. You don't put your motherfucking hands on nobody kids that ain't yours. But see, a lot of men, a lot of men believe in that. Behind closed doors, they believe in that. They feel like if they smashing your mama, they can put their hands on the children. And see, again, I'm gonna tell you something, man. You know, women. I'm not downing and I'm not trying to attack, but I'm just saying, women, you got to be very careful about the men you bring around your kids. The men that you allow in your house, in your space, where your sons and where your daughters is at. Respectfully, because when you do the due diligence and you listen to a lot of women tell their story about how they was violated as young girls, it's always like a man that was allowed in the house. that was around when the mom was at work, that was around, that was allowed to discipline, was allowed to do this and was allowed to do that because y'all want to have a life. Because y'all, like baby boy, mama gotta have a life too. So when I heard that allegation, I automatically sided with JR, All Star JR. It's a war. Listen, first off, if my son ever tell me that his mother boyfriend put his hands on him, you coming to stay with me or your grandmama, but you coming on my side of the family. Now it's wartime. Now we going to war. JR ain't gonna be with this girl for the rest of her life. They having a good time for a short time. They not here for a long. They here for a good time, not a long time. All right. So big salute to the chat. Let's get a let's put an eye on JR, All Star JR. These young boys got all type of names, but we gonna put an eye on them, and then we gonna go into the finesse two time situation, and we gonna go deeper because it's a deeper point with all of this. I'm putting all this in the basket so that at the end of this live stream, I can really shine some light on the triple cross. Oh yeah, the triple cross. Let's see what we got going on. Look.
Trust the process. In honor of my nigga being 10, since he wanted to play when I was getting me some food, we made a dance for him. Before you fall. But if you don't got nobody to do for you, just lay down smooth like this, right? Lay your bitch ass down and point them toes up, right? Just spread it a little bit. Get nigga done spank you. And you just jump a little bit. Do the BNT. 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 And there y'all go. BN10 challenge, man. Hey, the best BN10 challenge, man. Fuck it. $20,000 BN10 challenge. Best BN10 challenge, man, that go viral. Fuck with me. Let's get a what? I was getting me some food. We made a dance for him. Now, the best way this dance can work, if a nigga shoot your dumb ass like 4 or 5 times before you fall. But if you don't got nobody to do that for you, just lay down smooth like this, right? Lay your bitch ass down and point them toes up, right? Spread it a little bit. Nigga done spank you. And you just jump a little bit. Do the BNT. 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 And there y'all go. BN10 challenge, man. Hey, the best BN10 challenge, man. Fuck it. $20,000 BN10 challenge. Best BN10 challenge, man, that go viral. Fuck with me. Let's get a what?
Damn, Ben 10. Now that's the JR dude that's trolling Ben 10, and he has been acquitted of all charges. That body will be accounted as self-defense. Okay. Now, again, it's a lot of people in my DM, yo, X, Y, and Z, Tax Stone did the same thing. Let me kind of just address that because a lot of y'all in my DM that's been bringing up, I guess y'all bringing up Tax Stone. I don't know where this is coming from, but let me just address it, right? Tax Stone didn't do wrong in my eyes. He went to a party, he went to a event, he was physically attacked, right? He was physically attacked. He could have chose to fight it out, but he chose to shoot it out. Where I'm from, that's called self-defense. Where I'm from, what Tax Stone did, what Ben 10 did, what All Star JR, what he did, is considered self-defense, respectfully, right? So I don't know where y'all are getting this. I don't know where. Look at this. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me, man. Yeah, Yizzo, you already know, man. Hey, my whole uh my whole area is going through a internet reboot. So that's why I got kicked out the chat. Big salute to the chat, man. Uh only 40 y'all still in here. But I'ma still chap in, man, just because I gotta say, man, that was crazy. Like the whole house, I got no internet. My look, my laptop don't got no internet. My big screen don't got no internet. I had to cut the Wi-Fi off on this joint for it to even come back. So big salute. We gonna run up these numbers. We gonna play around with this and see what it do. Big salute to the chat. What I do want to do, right? Since I don't have no internet right now, they're not gonna call me back until the internet. I'm not gonna be able to use my receipts until the internet is back. But we still gonna just close this out nice and neat. I want to give y'all some story time, right, for all the newcomers. For everybody that's new to the chat, everybody that's new to the channel, right? So when Takeoff lost his life, right? When Takeoff was out there in Houston with the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys, the Prince family, right? And he was assassinated, his untimely demise, right? I was still growing the channel as I am now. And I went live and I spoke about the assassination of Takeoff, formerly member of the Amigos, former member of the Amigos, and I spoke about it, right? And I was going crazy on this live chat. You feel what I'm saying? Now, mind you, this live chat that I did um about Takeoff and the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys, the Prince family, is the biggest live stream I ever did, right? This live stream I had between 24 and 25,000 people. I'm sorry, I said thousand. 24 to 2,500 people in the chat at one time. This was like the biggest live stream I ever did. I was sitting right here, right on this couch. It was a daytime live stream, and I had about 2,500 people in the chat. And I remember this shit. Now I'm going crazy in this live. I'm talking crazy about the Prince family. I'm talking crazy about uh Junior. Right now, what I didn't know is that it wasn't Junior that was at the assassination of Takeoff. It was Jazz Prince. But at this time, I hadn't really done my full due diligence on the situation. I was just delivering the downloads. And sometimes the downloads come with a lot of passion. It's a lot of passion behind these words, right? So I'm going in. I'm going in. Hey, you remember that, right? Yo, the biggest live stream I ever did. When I got off the live stream, I had well over 100,000 views on that live stream, right? So as I'm going in on this live stream, I'm talking about the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys. That's why I came up with the whole phrase, softer than Dollar Tree Cotton. I was talking about the Prince family, right? There was somebody in the chat that kept asking me over and over again, yo, can I clip up your content? Do you mind if I clip up your content? Now I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my 1-2 step. So I'm not really engaging directly with the chat, right? But I'm seeing this one dude, this random subscriber asking me to clip up my content. So I tell him, go ahead and do your thing with this content. Run the numbers up. It's time that we expose the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys. We're gonna expose the Prince family. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's nasty work what they did to Takeoff. I'm going ham on this live stream, right? So like I said, peak in that live stream was about 2,700 at the peak. When I get out the live stream, well over 100,000 views. It's my biggest live stream. I'm looking at my analytics. It's congratulations. It's my biggest live stream, right? So I get off the live stream and I finish out my day, right? I finish out my day, clean the pool, do my 1-2 step in the house, and I go to sleep. Now follow me on this. This way it get deep at. When I wake up in the morning, I got I'm talking, I got a phone full of missed calls and text messages. And when you get a lot of text messages, you got a lot of phone calls, a lot of missed calls. It's like something happened. You know what I'm saying? Like something has happened. So when I get up and I see my phone, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like I'm kind of I'm thrown off because I'm getting calls from people that don't just call me for no reason, right? And I mean, it's a lot. I got voice messages. Yo, mind you, I'm asleep, so I'm missing the calls, I'm missing the text messages. I got text messages, then I got voicemails, then I got more text messages, then I got more missed calls, right? So I don't forgot all about the live stream. I'm building a channel. Um, I've been doing this for a little while now, so the live stream is not even on my mind. As I'm checking my phone, before I can make a phone call, I get a phone call. Now, it's from one of my uncles. Now, it's three of my uncles that I'm talking about. I got more uncles, but it's three of them. I got one uncle that's the rich uncle, right? I got another uncle that's the gangster uncle. Everybody's scared. My Uncle Squirt nigga is dangerous, right? And then I got the other cool uncle. You know what I mean? He real cool, right? Before I can make a phone call, I get a call directly from the rich uncle. He's real cool too. He don't never raise his voice, right? He called me, I answer the phone and I'm nervous because I done got 40 missed calls from him. I done got 50 missed calls from Squirt. I done got 40 missed calls from my other uncle. I got 25 missed calls from my mama. Right? Now, mind you, follow me on this. I answer the phone. What's up, Unc? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Now, I know something wrong, but I'm answering the phone like I don't know nothing. Right? Yo, Unc, what's the deal, baby? Everything all right? And he's real cool, calm, and collective. He's like, yo, nephew, what the fuck is going on? And he don't curse. So I'm like, what's wrong? We're like, what you mean, Unc? I was knocked out, man. My bad for missing your calls and all that. I was asleep and everything. And he was like, man, I don't care about nothing. What in the fuck you got going on? What do you got going on? I'm saying, I don't got nothing going on, Unc. Now, mind you youngins don't really understand this, but it don't matter how old I get. My uncles is still my uncles. When my uncles call me or when we engage, I'm still nephew. They still even at 40 something years old. I mean, they're gonna, I'm a man, but they still my uncles. So, I'm talking to them. Nah, what's going on? What's going on? Right? My face is probably blurry because my internet, when like it's something going on with my internet right now. Um, I already talked to the internet people. They saying that it's a nationwide situation where they're kind of cleaning something up. So I'm not gonna have internet for the next hour or so. Um, but just follow me, just bear with me. Hit the like button, subscribe button, and bear with me, right? So he's like, yo, your other uncles, they've been calling me, they've been calling you. What did you put? Whatever you posted, take it down. That's what he said to me, right? So so follow me. Whatever you posted, nephew, take that shit down right now. So I'm saying, Unc, what you talking about? My YouTube? I'm telling Unc, I'm saying, Unc, I ain't know y'all watch my YouTube channel, right? And he's like, bro, I don't know what you got going on. If it's you, I don't know what you did, but whatever you posted, take it down. And he mad, bro, right? So this live stream that got well over 120,000 views on it, right? This live stream that I'm so proud of, my uncle telling me I got to take this shit down. And I don't even know why. He not really telling me why. He don't really know why. All he know is my uncle Squirt is livid. He's saying, bro, take it. So guess what I do? Guess what I do, YouTube? I go on my YouTube channel. I delete the live stream. I tell Unc, yo, it's down. I took it down. I deleted it. He said, yo, it's gone. It's gone. My rich uncle, he said, okay, cool. So all I needed you to do, don't do that shit again. Whatever you doing on your YouTube channel or whatever you got going on, whatever you did yesterday, don't do that shit again, nephew. I still don't really know what he's getting at. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of trying to, I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, whatever you want. Me and him hang up. 5 minutes later, my Uncle Squirt called me. And now my Uncle Squirt is the killer. He is the guy that was the drug dealer. He's dangerous. Niggas is scared of my Uncle Squirt. Everybody know my uncle. They scared of Uncle Squirt. I was scared of my Uncle Squirt for a long time. He an older man now, but he's dangerous, right? My Uncle Squirt is the guy that introduced me to Breezy and had me on tour with Breezy, and how I met Chris Brown and Joel Santana, Lil Wayne, all these celebrities. My Uncle Squirt was doing things in security and certain things. So he know like karate, jujitsu, and he a killer. He's a stone cold killer, right? Multiple bodies that he went down for, right? He called me. He called my phone. And he's mad. He's going off. And he's saying, yo, what's going on with this content you just put up yesterday? I'm getting phone calls from people that I know in the industry that recognize you because you was out there with Breezy, saying that you on the internet, saying that Junior, Prince Junior, killed Takeoff. So I'm saying, nah, I didn't say that. I'm saying, nah, I don't know what you're talking about, He's saying, bro, niggas is calling me. So he's telling me, like, this person calling me, that person calling me. They saying, they looking at this video and they saying that it's you. Now, mind you, it was 2,700 people in the chat. At this time, I didn't know that celebrities be in the chat. It be all kind of industry people watching this YouTube shit. At that time, I did not know 100% what I was dealing with with this YouTube shit, right? So I say, listen, I don't know what they talking about, but I just talked to the rich uncle. I took that shit down. He said, you erased it? I said, yeah, I took it down, I took it down. It ain't there no more. He said, okay, hold on. So he go and look, the shit's in it and it's still there. And mind you, bro, my Uncle Squirt is mad as hell because certain people that was with us when we was with Chris Brown now work for Jay Prince, and they now work for Jay Prince Jr., or they work for the Prince family. So these people is sitting next to these dudes, and these dudes is like, yo, who is this grown man business TV nigga? And they looking at the video with them saying, and they hear they saying, what is right? They called my uncle, he called me. He called my mama. Yo, my uncle called my mama trying to get in contact with me. You feel me? So he go looking, he's saying the content's still up there. I don't got nothing but Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I don't post on Instagram and I barely post on Facebook. I only do YouTube. I already erased it. I done went back on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to search. I say, send me a screenshot of what you talking about, right? My uncle sends me a screenshot from TikTok. Now listen to me, guys. I know I'm probably a little blurry. My internet's in and out right now. They're gonna bring it back, but I want you to hear me. At this time I didn't have a TikTok. I had never been on TikTok. When Takeoff died, right? I had never been on TikTok one time. so I didn't even have to erase my live stream. The shit was on TikTok. So I'm like, oh shit. So and he still my uncle is livid. So he like, yo, so I had to download this all happened behind the scenes with that Takeoff shit, right? With the Prince family. So I had to download the TikTok app, go on the TikTok, type in the name, because he sent me a screenshot of who had posted, and it was the dude in my chat that asked me to use my content. Listen to me. I go on this nigga page, right? Now, mind, I done made a TikTok uh account. I ain't even put my face. I didn't do nothing to. I just made the account so that I could go and find this channel. Right? This nigga got, mind, listen to me. This nigga got like 8 posts on his channel, like different celebrity posts. Them joints might got like 800 views, 1,000 views, 700 views. This post I did that he clipped up from that live stream, that shit did 1,000,000 views in like 14 hours. Now, listen to me. I don't know nothing about TikTok. I learned, boy. I learned a valuable lesson that day. When I say I had went viral on TikTok, let me tell you, this was some scary. Let me tell you something. Everybody want to go viral till you really go viral. Everybody want to go viral until you go viral and you see how many people. Listen, he posted it on his channel, right? On TikTok, you can stitch that post and then you could do a video next to it and you could do your commentary. It was thousands of people that had taken this post and did a stitch of it where it's like split screen where this side is you and this side is the post and you can like talk about it. Thousands of people. Oh, look what this guy's saying about the Prince family and Takeoff. Do you think he's right? Look at this guy, Grown Man Business TV. Have you heard of him? I don't know. I think he's on YouTube. This guy, Grown Man Business TV, is saying that the Prince family killed Takeoff. It's mad people. It's white girls, it's black girls, it's white boys, black boys. It's thousands of people that took this post from this nigga, right? Now I'm scared. Listen to me. You want to go viral till your ass really go viral, bro. Like going viral is not like what these niggas be talking about. Like they little, you get a little motion on. Like viral is when the video was at like 1,000,000 views, right? It was like he had posted it like 14 hours ago. It was at 1,000,000 views. So I go up there, I go in this nigga, I get the DM in, homie, yo, take this shit down, take it down, right? He like, yo, GMB, you told me, we going back and forth. Yo, you told me I could use the content. What's the problem, yo? Like he's this is his biggest video, right? I'm like, bro, you gotta take this shit down. Now, mind you, from what my people and what the sources was telling me, is like these niggas was like, who is Grown Man Business TV? We need to find this nigga. This what they was trying, and it was so serious, right? That the people that I knew, that I know on the inside, they didn't tell them that they knew me or knew of me. They just got in contact with my uncle, like, yo, nephew wildin', bro. What the fuck is nephew doing? And my uncle, like, what you talking about? They like, man, look at this shit. So now they passing this shit around through the group text and all that, like nephew of this bitch. And I ain't gonna lie, right? I was bugging. You know what I'm saying? Because I was still learning YouTube. I was still learning this whole thing, right? And when I think back on that live stream, I was making a lot of allegations. I was like, I was not saying allegedly. Like all that shit was foreign. I didn't know that part of the game yet. I didn't know like that you could like be the things you saying, you gotta say it a certain way. So at that time, for all you new subscribers that's new to this channel, like at that time, I was like rogue with this shit. I was like it was like bro, I went bonkers on that live stream. And I got the receipts. Yeah, I still got the receipts. What my uncle sent to me, and I'm gonna show y'all the receipt. Cause a lot of motherfuckers, man, a lot of motherfuckers just be making this shit up, like they went viral and boom, 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 X, Y, and Z. when I think about it, because now, okay, now mind you, my uncle. So now I'm going back and forth with homie on TikTok. I'm telling him it's me, it's Grown Man Business TV. Bro, you got to take this shit down. He don't want to take it down. He about to make a bag off this joint. He happy. So now I'm reporting this video. I'm reporting it. They end up taking his whole channel down, right? On TikTok. They end up taking his whole page down to get that video down. But the problem was, like I said, thousands, bro, thousands of people took that goddamn video and stitched it. I don't know what they call it on TikTok when you take the shit and you split screen it. Bro, when I tell you, I ain't been on TikTok anymore. I probably could still find this shit to this day. I probably could still find if I type my name in and they take off, this shit will come up, bro. So again, I didn't know the algorithm of TikTok. Like yeah, the damage was already done. Really, you know what I'm saying? I could have just left that shit up there and just it just is what it is. But I ain't gonna lie, like that, the way they was talking was like they really was trying to figure out who I am, where I'm at, to for whatever, right? So me and my uncle, we going back and forth. My uncle's like, yo, you gotta get that shit down and you need to do a apology video, right? And you know, that's where me and him started not seeing eye to eye. 'Cause I'm like, man, I'm not doing no apology video. You know, I felt how I felt about the takeoff shit. I was tight about how they killed takeoff, how the Jazz Prince dude had stepped over the body and all that, and how he had walked away. I didn't like that shit, right? But my uncle is my uncle, so I did a apology video. And for anybody that might be in tune with the channel for a long time, one of my day ones, y'all might remember. You might not though, because I didn't keep it up there, but for like an hour or two, and I took it down. I made an apology video. I clipped it up. And you know what I mean? I posted this shit on my channel, on this channel, Grown Man Business TV. And after about an hour of it being up, it was people all in the comment section like, yo, say it ain't so GMB TV. Say it ain't so my G. And after about an hour, I took this shit down. So my uncle called me. Yo, I thought you posted a video. What happened to it? And I was just like, yo, I ain't leaving. I ain't taking that shit. I took it down. And he was like, that's how you feel. It's like, that's how I feel. Like, if they gonna do something, they gonna have to do it then. Like, I already deleted my live stream that had over 120,000 viewers on the shit. I done already reached out to this boy on TikTok, made him took his whole channel down to get this video down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't taking it down. I ain't doing no apology. It is what it is. So my uncle was like, I could respect that. And I was happy that he respected that. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was gonna be mad at me or whatever, but he was like, I respect that. He was like, yo, just and this is what he told me, right? He was like, yo, leave that YouTube shit for like the youngins and the bloggers and leave that shit for don't do YouTube no more. My uncle told me that. He was like, don't do YouTube no more. And you know, I sat with that for a couple of days because I really was, I really was surprised, bro. Like I don't, you know, I learned a lot from that situation. You know, I just learned so much, and I really was contemplating just, you know, backing off. This shit was, it was a serious thing, bro. Like I was saying that they had something to do with it. I was saying that they had their hands in the pot. I said these niggas set them up. I said a bunch of wild shit. I'm saying, you know what I mean? Even if I believed it, it needed to be allegedly needed to be somewhere in there. And I was just right. So a couple of days go by, and I make the decision that I'm not gonna stop doing YouTube. I'm not gonna stop delivering these downloads. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm at this cool off though with the family because my people was on my ass. Um, but I'm not gonna erase my channel. This the shit like this something that I love to do. This something that I like to do, and I got a passion for it. And I'm not just making these stories up. These downloads is downloading. Either I'm gonna put these downloads on my channel, or I'm gonna have to put them somewhere else because I can't, you know. And I'm I say all that to say, you know, you're gonna have to go against the grain sometime. You're gonna have to learn. You know, you gotta live and learn with this shit. This ain't something somebody could teach you. um like, yo, do it this way, do it that way. Zip with the drip got his lane because he bumped his head and he got in there and he rubbed some people the wrong way. And sometimes Zip, you seen him come on his channel and say, yo, I messed up that story. Or, sometimes you just got to do that. And I'm so glad at over 60,000 subscribers that I did take my uncle advice on that. I would have took his advice on a lot of things, but no, putting up the apology video, I did it and I took that shit down. It's like 2 hours. I took it down. Now I want to show y'all the receipt, right? I want y'all to peep this shit. This is what was on. It's just a picture. I couldn't find the actual video, right? But it's a picture, and I want y'all to look at this. All right. When I say viral, hey, everybody want to go viral till your ass go viral. Yeah, you don't want to be viral no more. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Look at this. This what was on TikTok. Look, Jay Prince just started a war with ATL. Look at the number right there. 1.1 million. Look at it. Look at this nigga right here, man. Look, look at this nigga right here, son. 1.1 million. Look at this nigga right here, son. Look at this nigga. Look at my face right here. Look at it right pinned. The nigga pinned it right there. This shit had 1.1 million on that motherfucker, B. Look at the background. Right here in this chair right here. Right here. Look at the background. Look, right in this chair right here. Chains on. I got all the chains on. Look at motherfucker, right? You see all the goddamn shit right here? Look right here. All this shit in the background. 1.1 million. And listen, it was 1.1 million in like 14 hours. The shit turned to like 1 million, 1.1 million. By the time I got my hands on this shit and got homie to, by the time I by the time I got it damn near to come down, it was damn near at 2 million views. Bro, when I tell you, now mind you, this is the picture that was, this was the goddamn cover art. Nigga got my whole face in the motherfucking cover art. He ain't do me no justice. He put my whole goddamn face in the cover art, mouth open. My uncle I'm sure my uncle saw this shit and couldn't believe their eyes, bro. He couldn't believe their eyes, bro. Them niggas were calling me. These motherfuckers, I'm sleep like a motherfucker. I got my phone on the charger. I'm drooling. I wake up in the morning. I got well over 100 some calls all around. 40 calls from this person, 25 calls from that person, 38 calls from that person, 15 text messages from this person, 22 text messages from this person, 15 voicemails. I'm what the fuck? I thought man, what? Nigga, I'm viral than a motherfucker. I say all that to say this, right? I'm not gonna be one of the ones that just hop on the internet and get to talking crazy this time. No. I learned how to do this. Yeah. It's a lot. I'm seeing a lot of you YouTubers talking about the Rico and Jay Prince Jr. going to jail and he the reason why Ben 1010 got shot up. And I see a lot of, and salute to y'all. Somebody gotta do it. Yeah, yeah. I just ain't gonna do it. Yeah, no, no, no. I seen y'all in the DM. Yo, GMB. Yeah, yo, the Prince brothers is at it again. Nah, man. I'ma just tread lightly. Yeah. Yeah, I'ma tread lightly on this one, brother. I'ma let y'all. I see a lot of you new YouTube. I was once a new YouTuber. Yeah, yeah. I was once a new YouTuber, and I was a rogue Yosemite Sam, shoot from the waist with the YouTubing. And I said a lot of wild shit about the Prince family. Oh, I said a bunch of wild shit. I would look. 1.1 million on that. Jay Prince just started a war with ATL. Look what he did to me. Look at my face right there. Look what he did to me. Motherfucking mouth open. He didn't give a damn. He didn't get he mouth lips chapped in a mother motherfucking I'm talking lip chapped in a motherfucker. Listen to me. I was so hyped with that live stream. I didn't even put chapstick on the motherfucker. I was goddamn. I was cotton mouth like a motherfucker. Yeah, yeah. I had the cotton mouth when I was talking. Yeah. Look. 1.1 million in like 12 hours, man. Nigga put me on TikTok just like that. Look what he did to me. Put me on TikTok just like that. He didn't give a damn about what I was going. He didn't give a damn about what I had going on. He didn't give a damn about my family. He put me out there. My family, they man, motherfucker. Now mind you, I never was been on TikTok. I didn't have a TikTok channel, nothing. I got a TikTok channel now, Grown Man Business TV 101. Find me on TikTok. Go ahead and like one of the posts or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing crazy. I barely be up there anyway. But you could go up there. There's some content up there. Um, but I learned from this. I learned from this situation with the Jay Prince people that it's levels to this shit. It's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying that you can't talk about these people or you can't do your content, but I see a lot of y'all jumping out the window with some of this shit. And listen to me. I salute you. Yeah. I salute you. I'm proud. I just can't do it. I done paid my dues. Yeah, I paid my dues, man. I made my bones in this YouTube shit, and I can't. I'm no. Hell no. I'm good, man. Oh, Jay Prince Jr. is gonna get a Rico. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. If they get a Rico, then I talk my shit to him. But I'm not gonna help him get the Rico. No, I can't do it. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't. If the police go and pick his ass up, then we'll go in on him. But I'm not gonna be the reason. These people was acting like I was the like I was gonna put a case on this nigga like Charleston White. Hey, they felt like this clip right here that was on TikTok was gonna put a case on this nigga. And I'm the guy that they got my whole face. This nigga he ain't try to help like hide my face or nothing. He just put my shit out there. Big salute. Big salute to the chat. Yeah, nigga, bro. I'm talking about bitch. Look, one more time. I want y'all to see it one more time. Look at this right. 1.1 million views on that motherfucker. Jay Prince just started a war with ATL. That's what he got me saying. Yeah. Yeah. Big salute to the chat, man. Harlem Legend, I see you in here, my G. You know, I say all that to say this, man. We ain't running, we ain't scared, we ain't dodging no content. But the more you work your muscles out in these YouTube streets, the more you understand and you learn how to get your point across with the same shock value, but at the same time holding your journalistic integrity. Oh, I like how you like how I said that. That was beautiful. Yeah. You can still give the shock value. You can still go viral, all of that. But you still got to be able to hold your journalistic integrity to a certain extent when you delivering this content. That's one thing that I feel like the world respects about Harlem Legend. Salute to the homie Harlem Legend. When Harlem Legend kind of got away from the whole 050, the rambunctious content, the loud screaming, the X, Y, and Z, and then the homie Harlem just focused in on his pre-recorded videos and started delivering the content and the information on a journalistic level, it still go viral. Harlem is viral all the time on Instagram from what I see. And it's not him. Like, people will take the clips of Harlem Legends of his content and they'll repost it. And it's not a time where you will see them reposting something that Harlem Legend might be like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. Or, oh, it's because it's a journalistic integrity that you end up taking once you build up the muscles and you build up the strength on this YouTube and you start making a way for yourself and you create a lane for yourself. That's what we that's what we ended up doing over here with Grown Man Business TV. You know what I'm saying? When I did this live stream when Takeoff got assassinated, I didn't know half about content that I know now. I mean, if I'm gonna tell you something, even when I just think about this live stream, it's like a cringe that come with it. That shit was like a cringe, like after my uncles got in contact with me and I found this video that they sent to me and I went on TikTok and I watched it, I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, and I mind you, it was an hour too long. The live stream had to be about 2 hours long, 2.5 hours. This nigga picked apart like 15 to 30 seconds of it, and that shit was so powerful that it went viral. And it was like some viral shit that I wasn't really proud of. I was nervous. I said, man, god damn, you gotta take that down, brother. We going back and forth, bro. You gotta take this shit down. Take it down, bro. I'm telling you to take it down. I start reporting the motherfucker. I done reported this shit they took his whole channel down. He texted me, he was upset about it. Man, they took his whole motherfucking channel down. Yo, journalistic integrity is what's gonna end up. I see a lot of you YouTubers talking about this. And the way y'all talking about it, I love it. I just can't do it. Yeah, you're in the DM, yo, GMB, J Prince, I don't think I'm gonna say nothing too crazy about it. Gotta be allegedly. All this shit is alleged. Yeah, I don't know what J.R. Prince had to do with this shit. All I know is he was in the restaurant. They was all in the restaurant. But I don't know if he had, so I don't know what happened. Yeah, I wasn't there. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, allegedly. I see Harlem content all over Instagram, and it's the way you gotta do it a certain way to where it can go viral and it can still be tasteful. It can still be held at a certain level of journalism. Cause that's what we doing over here on this YouTube. You start getting enough subscribers, you start getting enough motion. This shit journalism. People coming to hear what you gotta say because your perspective is respected. Ain't no extras with it. I don't me personally, I ain't got the microphone in the background and all that, the green screen. People come to my channel because they respect the integrity of what I'm saying to them. So, I just wanted to do a little story time, man. I wasn't, like I said, the internet went out. I thought something was crazy. My whole house ain't got no internet right now. My upstairs, but they doing something to where it's gonna take them like an hour. It's like a nationwide thing. It's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just me. But once I was able to lock back in because I didn't close out the live stream, so I was able to resume the live stream, which is cool. I figured I'd go ahead and just do that story time, man. Uh, that that experience, bro. I'm telling you, son. I think about it all the time, man. It's something that really changed the direction of my content. Um, and it really changed. It made me aware on how powerful this shit is. Content creation, but they go, yo, the YouTube streets is fake. You do nah. Ain't nothing fake about this shit. You are literally on camera delivering some type of message to people that are going to hear it. It's nothing fake about the YouTube. It's nothing fake. This shit is real. This shit is as real as it gets. You know what I'm saying? It is a portal and it is real as it gets. And mind you, I did videos on YouTube way before Takeoff. I did videos on YouTube about Young Dolph that got 100,000 views in one day. You know what I'm saying? I did pre-recorded videos that you could find on my channel right now, on my YouTube channel, that did 250,000 views in like a day. You know what I'm saying? Pre-recorded videos. So I know what it means to go viral, right? But this Takeoff situation was the first time I feel like I went viral for some shit that was not all the integrity wasn't where I wanted it to be at. Like I won't really trying to say that them niggas killed Takeoff. I don't know who. Like at that time, I didn't know who had something to do with that shit. I know them niggas was dead, but I wasn't trying to say like. But I was saying it though, yo. But I was saying it though, man. Them people got it, boy. Them J Prince boys respect it. I don't got, it is what it is, right? Them boys got reach. They will, hey. Just know what you doing with this YouTube shit, man. Understand what you doing when you get up here and you put your little camera up and you get to talking and you point your finger out and yeah, nigga, I told your ass and know what you're doing. Don't get yeah, when motherfucker pull up on your ass, don't get the crown. Oh no, it wasn't like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to do that. Don't get the motherfucking crown. You can stand on this shit. You gotta stand on it. Look, I got a couple of videos like that. Look, this video right here, you know what's crazy? This video I did Empire Records Exposed, right? It did like 180,000 that day in one day. Now it's at 225. It's at 210. I did that 4 years ago. This one right here was at 100,000 the first day. People still go back. It's like 24,000 more, but it's 4 years ago. And so now I did that one about Jim Jones too, right there. Pusha T, I did that one, but that's a good one right there. I did a good one right there. But these two joints went viral when I was first starting. These two joints. So I know what it means to go viral, but it's about holding the integrity. Big salute to the chat, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. Like I said, my internet went out. Really nothing I could do about that. I'm Big Bang NBA 10. I might double back, man. I might double back in a couple hours. Y'all know I'll be up super late night. Big salute to the chat. Uh, yeah, they do. I ain't gonna lie. Like, listen what I'm saying to you, right? If you gonna go at them, you gotta just do it in the right way. It gotta hold some journalistic integrity. Don't just get on your motherfucking channel talking about these nigga killed somebody and data written. Nah, man, I'm telling you, bruh. I'm trying to tell you, bruh. I'm never gonna call it, man. The mother gonna call it my uncle. They sent that nigga that, man. My uncle was looking like, what the fuck? Did he send it to me? Nigga, is that you? And my uncle asked me too, is that you? Yeah, it is. I don't know how. I wish I could have lied to her. Nah, uncle, that ain't me. No. I don't know them niggas. What's it? NBA NBA young boy. I don't know who them niggas is. When he sent me, it's no way I could deny it. There's no way I could deny the shit. I'm sitting in the chair I'm always sitting in. The chair right there behind me. The plant right there behind me. Chains all on my goddamn neck. I can't lie. I'm looking at the picture. Listen to me. I'm looking at the picture. I want to lie so bad, but I know my uncle. I know he know it's me. It was a what's a rhetorical nigga asked me a rhetorical that nigga asked me a rhetorical question. Is that you? Let me look at it again. Let me put it on. I'm not sure because it could be well AI wasn't around. I wish AI was around. I swear to God, I would have told him it was AI generated. Nigga, that's AI, nigga. I would have told you, I swear to God, nigga, that's AI, nigga. That's AI generated, nigga. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Tell them people, somebody get Jay Prince on the phone, tell him it's AI. I didn't. I swear to God, I swear to God, I was so nervous. I was so nervous. I would have told that nigga it was AI generated. My Uncle Squirt, I swear to God, I would have told him that. Uncle, I swear to God, it's Jay. That ain't me. I would have sweared on God that wasn't me. It was AI. I would have lied, man. That motherfucker say 1 million. That shit said 1 million when I first seen it. By the time I got to it, it was at 1.1. By the time I got it down, it was like 1.8, 1.9. The shit was running up, bro. And thousands of people, look, imagine thousands of people with your face on they shit, split screen, doing content on your motherfucking shit. And you talking about these niggas done killed somebody, they stepped over the body, they knew what was about to happen. The nigga, yeah, they set him up, it was a sacrifice. They did it for the Illuminati. Man, boy, I was scared. I was scared, man. I promise you, it was a certain, I ain't never felt, it was like a fear, nigga, like that, and it was uncontrollable. Once you go viral, ain't no stopping it, nigga. Once your ass go viral, your ass viral. Ain't no stopping it, nigga. You can't control it. Shh, shh. Boy, one boy, is that nigga text me too? Is that you, nephew? Let me look at it again. Is that you, nephew? I don't think that's me. I ain't. I don't think that ain't me. That's AI. I promise that ain't. That don't even look like me. That don't look like me. That ain't. I don't know that man. I don't know him. I don't know that man. I promise you. I swear to God. I promise you. If I could have told him that was AI, oh, I would have got over with that one. That's AI, huh? I can't control how people. That's an AI video right there. Motherfucker shit say Jay Prince just started a war with ATL, and it's my face on the shit. And Jay Prince Jr. and Jazz Prince and Jay Prince Sr. They all watching this shit. They all watching YouTube. At that time, again, at that time, I didn't even realize that celebrities watch our channels. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know if I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't know that celebrities comb through YouTube and see what niggas is talking about. It probably was a gang of celebrities in my live stream. It was 2,700 people in that motherfucker. It probably was a gang of them niggas in there, just sitting back watching. Salute to the chat, man. I had some juice that will shut this thing down. Fix the food, keep me in control. So yeah, man, you gotta be careful, man. It was worth it though. At the end of the day, I'm gonna say this, right? For this channel that we are building organically, that we are growing organically, it was all worth it, man. Um, and I can say that now. You know what I'm saying? I can say that now with the growth of the channel. Um, just with this little thing of ours that we created from nothing. We created this shit from nothing, from doing videos in the car to getting 1,000 subscribers, or maybe I think it was like 1,500, maybe it might have been 1,000 subscribers. Back in the day, it was way harder to go live. You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing pre-recorded videos for a long time before I was able to go live. And then when I started being able to go live, I just started, you start doing it, you start figuring out what works for you, figuring out the lighting, how does the light, it take a while, you know what I'm saying? And anything you do for over 10,000 hours, you're a stone cold professional. You know what I mean? And dudes like the homie Harlem, Hassan Campbell, Zip with the Drip, right? O5 the Movement, China Brim, you know what I'm saying? Niggas that I watch with my own eyes build these channels up to what they is, and we still growing. Zip doing his thing. His shit's still growing. I seen Zip earlier. think he had like 800-900 people in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I got more subscribers than Zip, but Zip be on Netflix a lot now. He don't really be live. Salute to Zip. You know what I mean? The homie Harlem, he always viral. That nigga, I didn't know viral, bro. I didn't know Harlem Legend like on Instagram was like that until I started seeing you could be on regular celebrity channel or like scrolling through your 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 uh your search engine and Harlem Legend should have pop up like his content with the Harlem Legend badge in the middle and all that split screen. That should be everywhere. So Harlem doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? China, but niggas started from nothing. Niggas started from nothing. Went through the ups and downs and all that. Went through the lefts and rights and all that. You know what I mean? And here we are, man. Here we are. You know what I mean? Yeah, Zip is a funny dude. Hey yo, I seen that nigga Zip earlier, right? That nigga Zip said, if he was Will Smith, he would pay for Keefy D lawyers. That shit was Hey Zip, that was funny, man. Yeah. Yo, that nigga Zip said if he was Will Smith, he'd pay for Keefy D lawyers and get that nigga out of jail. Yo, that shit was hilarious. Salute, Mr. Universe. What it do, my G? That's probably my old lady. My old lady gotta be in the chat. Baby, you in the chat? Put a one if you in the chat, baby. I think you in the chat. My old lady be in the chat hitting that, cause somebody been hitting that motherfucking somebody hitting that little goddamn thing, yeah, the little party favorite thing right there. I think that's my old lady. Hey, look, the nigga Zip said he'll be riding around playing the Mob Deep. Yo, that's Zip is a funny dude. Salute to Zip. I be seeing him on the in the little joints with Rory and Marl and all that through the algorithm and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing, man. You know what I'm saying? With everything to the side, with all the BS to the side, niggas is just creating content, and everybody is when you really doing this shit and you a factor, right? You got your own story to tell. You got your own lane. I really got my own lane. That's why I like this story right here. I could tell it. And if you was around when it was happening, then you know, right? But everybody got their own story. Harlem got his own story. He could tell when he first started building his algorithm, building his subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Finding his rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Look at China. China went from doing all that shit that he used to do to figuring out that, changing the lane a little bit and going this way and building on this. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, I mean it's nasty work. But yeah, the Prince family, I don't know, man. Just make sure you do it the right way. Yeah, I mean, them niggas, yeah. I'm staying far. I'm gonna wait. When the Rico get listen to me. When they got them put the handcuffs on you, oh yeah, oh yeah. Once they put the handcuffs on your ass, I'm gonna hop back out there. Yeah. Jay Prince, Jazz Prince, uh, Jay Prince Senior, the Dollar Tree Cotton Boys. Yeah, that's what I was calling them. I was all on a live stream calling them Dollar Tree Cotton Boys, calling them niggas soft. I was tripping, bro. I was tripping, man. She was bad, man. She was bad, baby. All right. But I ain't gonna really. I'm gonna keep it real light and polite till they put the handcuffs on you. Oh, if they ever put the handcuffs on your ass, yes, we gonna go viral again, but we gonna do it the right way. Yeah, we gonna do it the right way this time. Well, but until they put the handcuffs on your ass, I'm not gonna be. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna let these other YouTubers. There's a lot of y'all out there too. I'm seeing you. Y'all on Jay Prince ass, but I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, be careful. Be careful. Got that before your ad go viral. Big salute to the chat, man. Man, I got a lot of people in the DM, man, that's feeling some type of way about the Sue Surf situation that I was talking about. Hey, Harlem, if you still in the chat, Harlem, what you think about the Sue Surf situation, man? Earlier today, I went live and I spoke about Sue Surf and said that Sue Surf is a rat. That's what I said. Sue Surf got indicted with the Rolling 60 Crips, right? He went to jail. He's in jail right now. And when he took a plea, right? And he said in his plea that him and his gang were selling drugs. Him and his gang were selling guns. Him and his gang were moving back and forth across state lines doing illegal activity. And it's a lot of people in my DM like, yo, how did he tell? Blah, blah, blah. And what I was trying to explain to y'all earlier is that anytime you cooperate, anytime you assist, anytime you talk to the police in any way, shape, form, or fashion, you are a rat. Now, I want y'all to go, put it in the chat. Tell me what you think. Yo, nobody went to jail behind what he said. That don't matter. If you talk to the police today and you tell the police some information and they don't make an arrest for 10 years, you've been a rat for that. It don't matter if they make an arrest or not. When you cooperate or you take a plea that incriminates your gang or your friends or your co-defendants, you are a rat. And see, this is what I want y'all to understand and why this is so important. Because again, I did this live stream earlier. A lot of people in the DM really feeling some type of way. When you make all of these different excuses and these different ways to wiggle out of being a rat and all of these different exemptions, right? That's why all these young boys is jumping off the porch. That's why it's so easy. That's why all these rats is coming about. When I was growing up, bro, we understood that you don't say nothing to the police. I don't care. I don't care how it go down. I don't care if y'all chose to take a plea. When they write these plea deals out for y'all, and I want y'all gangsters, y'all hooligans, especially the young ones. I want y'all to hear me. When the police or the feds or whoever, whatever government agency, state agency, whatever, when they write out these plea deals for y'all, it is worded in a certain way that is going to put a stain on your jacket. It is worded, the word semantics in it is there for a reason. It's there for a reason. Let me give you an example, right? Gunna, he took a plea deal. But in that plea deal, he had to say that YSL was a gang, that YSL was a criminal organization, and that he saw crimes take place in that gang. He wasn't walking out of there unless he said that. He wasn't going to get the plea deal. The plea deal would not stay on the table unless you say YSL is a gang. And listen to me. That's the same situation for TSU Surf. Was it TUS Surf? Sue Surf, the battle rapper. The only way he was going to be able to get the plea and the plea go through is if he said me and the gang. Me and the gang. That's the only way they was going to accept that plea deal. That make you a rat, homie. That make you a rat. And see, one thing for sure, two things for certain. If you're not gonna be biased about it, see, a lot of y'all like to pick and choose. Gucci Mane a rat, but Sue Surf ain't a rat. Nasty work. And let's go a little bit deeper because I seen y'all DMs and all that, and I'm gonna just address it while I got a few seconds, right? Yo, GMB TV, they all took a plea deal. Then they all rats. They all cooperated with the police and the feds. They all helped and assisted them people. The problem is Sue Surf took a plea deal first. That's nasty work. And for everybody that's saying that they all decided to take a plea deal, one of Sue Surf's co-defendants, right? made a statement saying that he didn't want to take the RICO charge. He only was willing to take the drug charge. One of his co-defendants said, yo, I'm not a gang member. I was never involved in a gang. I only sold drugs and marijuana with them. And he wanted to fight that because he had proof he was never in the gang. He wanted to take that to the trial. He wanted to fight that RICO charge. But he couldn't fight it. You know why he couldn't fight it? Because Sue Surf made a plea deal saying they were the gang. Me and the gang. It's the same thing like with Gunna Gunna. When Gunna said YSL is a gang, ain't no reason for Young Thug to fight that. He's gonna lose. That's why it was a problem. It ain't had nothing to do with nothing else. But when that lady asked Gunna Gunna certain questions, that's what make him a rat. So Gucci Mane a rat because he identified Pooh Shiesty and he identified Big 35. But Sue Surf ain't no rat for saying me and the gang. Why do I speak on these things? Again, the youngsters need to understand that there is no winning this. Let me tell you what's supposed to happen. When you get caught, you ain't supposed to say nothing to the police, nothing. If the police ask you to say, hey, we'll cut your time in half, but you got to say that you and the gang did, you supposed to say, no, I can't do that. If they give your ass 100 years, guess what? You got to do 100 years. You got to do the 100 years, man. If they give your ass 75 years in prison like Max B, Rat B, your ass got to do 75. You got to do 75 years in prison. You don't talk. That's what kept a lot of niggas on the porch. That's what kept a lot of young men from going off in them streets. Yeah, when I was growing up, it was a small few selective of men that had face tattoos. Everybody ain't have no goddamn face tattoos. Yeah, you had to be a stone cold killer. Yeah, nigga got the motherfucking teardrops. When I was young, if we seen the man with teardrops, we got real quiet. We didn't say nothing to him. We didn't look at him. Yeah. If a listen, when I was young, when I was a teenager, if a grown man had tattooed teardrops, we didn't say a word to him. Yes, sir. No, sir. Hey, excuse me, young brother. You know where I can go get me a pack of Black and Miles? Uh, uh, no, sir. No, sir. We don't know nothing about Black and Miles. We don't. I'm sorry, sir. We don't know nothing about that. Excuse me, young brothers. You know where I can find a payphone? Payphone? No. No, sir. No, sir. Nigga got them tattoos mean he did. He's a killer. Now everybody got tattoos because they done made y'all think that it's a gray area and you can get tattoos for expression and you just want to express yourself and nah, that ain't nah. So back in when I was young, we knew I don't think I'm gonna get no tattoos on my face because yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I mean, unless you really doing that. Same way with the porch. A lot of niggas stayed on the porch back in the day because we realized very early that nigga, if they give your ass 100 years, you don't get to say me and the gang sold drugs and me and the gang. Nigga, you will have to move. Your mama will have to. Everybody gotta move, nigga. You can't live out here once niggas get word what you was talking about. What kind of plea you took. Everybody will be in danger. Everybody will be in danger, nigga. So I speak to this because I want to bring it. It need to go back to that. It need to go back to that type of environment. It's gonna be ganging. It's gonna be violence. It's gonna be gangsters. It's gonna be real type. It's gonna be killers around. That's just a part of life. But everybody ain't supposed to be no goddamn rolling 60 Crip. Sue Surf is a battle rapper. Your ass write battle raps about shooting the pow and getting down and selling drugs. Now look at me now. You niggas is battle rappers. Soon as your ass get in the goddamn precinct, me and the gang, yeah, we did it, Your Honor. Yes, yes, sir. Me and the gang, we did it, and me and the gang, we sold. Nah, nigga, you ain't. Nah, nigga. And when it was like that, a lot of people avoided that. Only a certain few went ahead and went to prison. Everybody didn't go to prison. We might have had one nigga in our whole family that stayed in prison. Your uncle Johnny, he was always in and out of prison. Everybody else was in school, nigga. We all went to school. We might have sold a little weed here and there, and we might have did a little thing here and there, but nigga were having families and going to school and being, yeah. Johnny was in prison all the time. We see Johnny, Uncle Johnny home, and then Uncle Johnny be gone again. Next thing you know, Uncle Johnny, he been gone for 18 years and now he a YouTube. Oh, Uncle Johnny was in prison. Uncle Johnny home. I seen Uncle Johnny on YouTube 3 days ago. Yeah. I seen the shit with Mad Hoffa. He really wanted to say that Sue Surf is a rat. But Mad Hoffa, respectfully, Mad Hoffa got that wolf pussy in him. Mad Hoffa got that hole in him. Mad Hoffa, he 6'4", and he used to punch battle rappers and they were scared of him. But really, behind all of that shit, Mad Hoffa, he's soft, man. Cause a real man would have just said Sue Surf a rat, bro. Why is Sue Surf a rat? Well, look at the paperwork, nigga. He took a plea before anybody. He incriminated everybody that got locked up with him. Anybody that might have even thought about taking it to trial, that's done. Sue Surf already told the people that him and the gang did what they did. Salute. Yeah, big Norfolk, man. You know what I'm saying? I learned this shit. We all grew up in the environment. We all grew up in the hood. It's just now it's so much gray area that these youngsters, they realize, man, we could do criminal activity and then we can wiggle out of it. We could do criminal activity and then we can take a plea. We can talk. We can rap. We can do whatever we want to do. Now you got a circus. 6ix9ine, Troy Ave, Tax Stone, Sue Surf. Now we got a circus. Everybody got tattoos on their face. Everybody is in a gang. Everybody is talking to the police. Big salute to the chat, man. I'm not gonna stay too much long on that, but I did want to just reiterate that. It's a lot of people in my DM, like, I don't know if y'all thought I was gonna change my mind or if I was gonna backpedal or nah. I mean, again, I grew up in an era where it just is what it is. That's what it is. Nigga, if you got tattoos of teardrops on your face, that means you have killed people and went to prison probably. And it wasn't just the tattoos. Like, you could look at that nigga. Like those people that had tattoos on their face, it was like a hardness in their face. It was like their soul was missing. Anybody that had tattoos on their face when I was growing up, they didn't have a soul, nigga. You had to be soulless to get a tattoo on your face, nigga. Yeah, you couldn't glow like this. You didn't have the glow. Yeah, you didn't have the Bruce Lee glow no more when you put a tattoo on your face. Them niggas was extra black and ashy. They had the ashy film across their shit with the tattoo right there. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know, everybody's saying Gucci Mane a rat, right? But you don't see none of these New Yorkers calling Max B a rat. Gucci Mane a rat. Atlanta supposed to turn they back on the Gucci Mane, but y'all in the goddamn amphitheater dancing around with Max B. Yeah. Yeah, I seen you motherfuckers all at the concert dancing around with Max B. Max B walking all around New York City. I seen Max B buying them big ass leather jackets, walking around New York City. So Rat B, Max B is good, but Gucci Mane ain't. Nah. Yeah, I seen you. Yeah, I seen you. I seen you at the goddamn concert with Max B. Yeah, I seen it. I went deaf on a bitch. I went deaf on a. Yeah, yeah. Y'all out that motherfucker dancing and prancing with Max B knowing goddamn well Pooh Sims got 150 years. His ass ain't never coming home. Yeah. Max B, brother, Max B went in there and told him, yes, Your Honor. So did y'all know what y'all was about to do? Yes, we did know what we was about to do. What happened? Did you call Pooh Sims? Yes, ma'am. I called Pooh Sims. What did you tell Pooh Sims? I told Pooh Sims that it was a robbery and and that he should go get the money. And then what did you do that? Yes, ma'am. I did that. What happened after you did that? Pooh Sims got in the car with Daphne and they drove to Queens, New York. And what happened when he got to Queens, New York? Yes, ma'am. They went into the hotel and then they robbed the victims. And what happened when he robbed the victims? He deleted them. He shot them. What happened after he shot the victim? They came back to me. They came back to me with the money. What happened after you got the money? We split the money. You took your money? Yes, we took the money. Did you know that they killed that man? Yes, I know it. That's what Max B did. Max B was in communication with the police way before they even got arrested. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that the police said that they was in communications with Max B? They had his phone number. They had Max B direct phone number where they was making phone calls to each other. The police. But y'all out here dancing around with Max B. Y'all out this motherfucker getting deaf on the bitch with Max B. But y'all want to talk about Gucci. Yeah, boy, listen to me. Yeah, yes, Max B. Max B. Yo, Max B. The police came to Max B and said, "Where is the girl that you helped you rob them people?" Max B sent the police to that girl and they arrested her. They could not find the girl that they was looking for until Max B told them where she was at. And they went and got her ass. And then when they locked her up, she told on everybody. But before she told on everybody, Max B told the police where to find her. Bro, you don't get, listen to me. In the feds, you don't give 59 years back without telling. You don't Max B gave the feds 59 years back. That nigga had another 59 years to do. He out this motherfucker dancing, smoking, drinking, eating. Yeah, Max B out this motherfucker having a time of his life when he had 59 more years to do in the federal penitentiary. All I'ma say is this, man. If it's a rat, it's a rat. Ain't no in-betweens, bro. If Gucci a rat, goddamn right, Sue Surf a rat, Max B a rat, Troy Ave a rat, Tax Stone. Tax Stone is not. Tax Stone didn't do bad because of what happened at that establishment, at that concert. That is what it is. You could call that self-defense. Tax Stone went into the prison, didn't get a bail. He was upset that he didn't get a bail, had his lawyer write a letter to the judge telling the judge that Troy Ave and Banger had been committing crimes all over New York City. Troy Ave and Banger are known for physically attacking people all over New York City. And how did they get a bail? That's what make Tax Stone a rat. He wrote a letter to the judge telling the judge that Troy Ave and Banger were committing these same activities all over New York City, and everybody knew it before they met that night and that tragic situation happened. So how did they get a bond and not I didn't get a bond? Nigga, you killed somebody. That's why you didn't get a bond. Oh, the judge already knew that. It don't matter if the judge already knew it. It ain't up to you to refresh the memory, nigga. If the judge already knew it, why is you refreshing a memory? Yeah. Why is you writing letters refreshing the judge memory of some shit they already supposed to know? That make you a rat. If you write a letter to the judge telling the judge some shit that I was doing, criminal activity, you a rat, bruh. You told, you ratted. Yeah, you did bad, man. Oh, the judge already knew that. It's public record. Well, if it's public record, what the hell they need you writing letters for then? Yeah, if it's public record, what they need you to write? Why is you writing letters to the judge? Again, right? It gotta be like this so that the people that's not really cut like this stay away from it. As soon as you start, let me give you some. Let me give you another example. Beautiful example, right? I'm an '80s baby. When I was growing up, you was either gay or you wasn't. Your ass was gay or you was straight. There was no. Hold on, guys. Let me make sure I got this under control. Oh, the motherfucker. I already got no goddamn internet. There was no in between. There was no such thing as bisexual, trisexual, transsexual. It was no such thing as that. Your ass was on one side of the fence or you wasn't. That's it. Right? So I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of people just say, you know what, I'm just gonna be straight then. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I don't know, but I'm just gonna be straight because I don't want to be gay. Yeah. We always had one gay boy in the school, just one gay boy that was brave enough to hang out with the girls and talk soft. He all yeah. Look Pat. It was always one, and we all knew he was. We all knew what he was, and we stayed away from him. Yeah, yeah. We didn't talk to him in the locker room. We left it with either. Yeah, we didn't talk to him, nigga. We knew his ass was gay. Yeah, we did. Right? Somewhere down the line, y'all start making that gray area again. Now you got bisexual, you got trisexual, you got transsexual, you got mansexual, you got all these sexuals going on where nigga can be like, well, I'm not gay, I'm just trisexual. That's gay, brother. Oh, I'm not gay, I'm just bisexual. That's gay, brother. See? When I was I would give a goddamn what sexual your ass was. If it wasn't heterosexual, your ass was gay. See? See how easy that is? Now we don't know what she is. Yeah, oh, I'm not gay, I'm just trisexual. Don't call him gay, he's bisexual. See? Now we got all these people that's motherfucker 13 years old. This motherfucker, Dwayne Wade's son don't know what he want to do. He motherfucker don't know because y'all done gave him too many options. Y'all done gave him too many options. Now everybody is gay. Now everybody homosexual, rainbow coalition. Everybody doing it. You done made all these different sexualities. So now everybody done jumped out there. But see, when I was a kid, when I was young, you had one person in one boy in a whole school that was brave enough. He was brave. I think about it back, man. Shit, we put a foot in your head. We put motherfucker your head come too close. You come too close to us, We get to put the foot in your ass. We put a boot on your ass, boy. He knew better than to come around us like that. He stayed over there with Letitia and Chrissy and the twins. He hung out with the twins and all that. You know, we all had a set of pretty twins in the school. Everybody had a set of pretty twins in the school. Pretty twins. He hung out with the twins and Letitia and Carisha and the twins with the hazel eyes and all that. He's over there with them. But yeah, get too close to us. Yeah, you wander too close to us, nigga. We get to putting boot on your ass, boy. Kick your ass on back over there with Letitia and You know what I mean? It's the same thing with this rat and shit. It's the same thing, bro. Back when I was growing up, you was a rat or you was not. You talked or you didn't. That's it. It wasn't no, yo, he was talking, but nobody went to jail. Yo. He not a rat. He just talked. I heard that nigga Zip say that one time. He not a rat. He just talked too much. What? You been in prison too long, homie. And I rock with you. He was a rat. He's not a rat, but he talked too much. If he talked too much, he's a rat. That's it. Salute to the chat, man. Yeah, man. Look. I think I scared the old lady. You see, it ain't no more of them little things popping up. Hey, baby, I want to try and get you up out of here. I just want to let you know I see you. Somebody got them to doing something. All the motherfucking party accessories flying up and down inside that motherfucker. Yeah, I think that was you, baby. Respectfully, it's too late in the morning. You need to be asleep. Yeah, need to be asleep. Make me come upstairs and put your ass to sleep, baby. I will do it. Yes, if you're up. Listen to me, baby. If you listen to me, you in the chat. I just want to make sure if your ass in the chat, listen to me. If your ass in the chat, then that means you're up. All right, you know, your ass wake. You got to be awake to be in the chat. I come upstairs, don't act like you sleep. I'm gonna wake your ass up. I'm gonna wake you up. Yeah, I see your ass you somewhere in the chat doing something. I see your ass in the chat somewhere. You got your ass in the chat somewhere. So that means you're up. So that means at 2 in the morning, your ass up. I got yeah. I'm gonna somebody gonna be on some NyQuil, some Dayquil. I'll put your ass on this Dayquil, if you don't mind. I'm be up there in a few minutes. Don't worry, I'm coming up there. Yeah, I got some. I got. Listen to me. I got a pair of Calvin Kleins full of Dayquil for your ass. Put you to sleep. Put your ass right to sleep. Dayquil full of Dayquil. Yeah, fill your ass up with this day. Yeah, I'm coming up there. Don't worry, cause y'all know your ass was look. Now look, nobody look. You don't see nothing flying up the side of this chat, do you? hey, 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 look, you don't see none of these motherfuckers. You don't see none of these party poppers and party accessories flying up down the chat, do you? I'm looking. I ain't seen one in the last 2 minutes. Yeah, I don't see nothing going up inside. What's going on over there? Where's the goddamn party accessories at on the side of the chat? I know you like the back of my hand. I do. I know you like the back of my motherfucking hand. Yeah, because listen to me. If you're up, then you're up. If you're up, then it's stuck. Yeah, if it's up, then it's stuck. Yeah. And I'm gonna put this Dayquil on your ass, put you right to sleep. Big salute to the chat, man. I don't know what they got. Yeah, man, the people got my internet. This is crazy. I don't know what's going on. They didn't cut my motherfucking internet off. I don't know what they got going on. They had to get this shit together. They gonna have to die. I'm gonna get them to. They got to give me some money back. This is Spectrum. Yeah. Y'all don't charge me. You charge me full price for the internet, but you know, nah. Hold on, we gonna get this right. We grew up with the same truth, so yeah, salute, man. Um, it really, the reason why I speak on those type of things too is because it meant something. When I was growing up, I didn't know it meant something till I got older. Until I got to the point where I could look back on our upbringing, being the 80s baby, being raised in the 90s around certain type of men. You know what I'm saying? Like really being able to hindsight is 2020. So when you can go back into hindsight and find those lessons, it's priceless, bro. And you know, those things really meant something. You know what I'm saying? Like it really meant something, bro. I remember just, bro, you did not want to even have a motherfucker think you was talking to the police, bro. In my neighborhood, bro, if something happened and you just so happen to be picked up by the police, you don't it can't be no even inkling of a thought that you was trying to make a deal or you did this. And if niggas went to jail and you took a plea deal off the top, man, you was bad, man. That's why a lot of the men that we grew up with ended up doing so much time in prison, bro. Them niggas did a lot of time in prison, bro. It wasn't like now where these niggas getting RICO charges and they coming home in 3 years and Sue Surf got 4 years and 5 years in prison because he took it. That shit wasn't happening. How you think these niggas just coming home, bro? Let me give y'all some game on Shiesty, right? I said something about this before, but I didn't even go in depth about this, right? Shiesty, the federal charge that Shiesty just got, right? Not the one with Gucci, the one he just came home from, Pooh Shiesty. He did 5 years in the federal penitentiary, right? Inside of this charge, the dude that he robbed and I think he shot him, right? He told the police that he didn't have no gun because I guess he was trying to get like a lesser charge. Pooh Shiesty and his lawyer was saying, dude had a gun. Dude had a weapon. That's why Pooh Shiesty pulled his gun out. That's why X, Y, and Z happened. And the dude was saying he ain't have no gun. I don't know if y'all remember when Pooh Shiesty first got out of jail, Whack 100 was saying that he was a rat. It only lasted for a split second, but it was a split second where Whack 100 was calling Pooh Shiesty a rat. This is why he was making those allegations and saying that he told he was, because the dude was saying he didn't have a gun. Pooh Shiesty and his lawyer was saying he did have a gun and will prove that he had a gun. And they went back and forth and something happened and I guess homie got charged with having a gun. Again, in those cases, bro, you ain't supposed to do that. You ain't supposed to do that. You pull out a gun, he pull out a gun, some shit go down. You ain't supposed to tell the people, oh, he had a gun because that's why I did this because he pulled the gun. Really, you're talking. In these street, in these street rules that they talk about, you ain't even supposed to tell on the police. You're not allowed to tell on the police. You're not allowed to tell on your enemy. You're not allowed to tell on nobody. I don't give a fuck if the nigga was trying to kill you. When the police come and say, yo, did homie shoot you? You really supposed to be like, nah, I don't know who shot me. So act zip if what I'm saying is right. I'm telling you, bro. If something go down and we get to shooting at each other and I hit you and you hit me, in the rules of the streets, when the police come and say, who shot you? You supposed to say, I don't know who shot me. Nigga be standing right there. I didn't see nothing. So you don't know who shot you? No, I don't know who shot me. Does he bounce still? You feel me? You ain't really supposed to say nothing. You can't say nothing. So that's why Whack 100 was calling Pooh Shiesty a rat, but nobody really was biting that bait. Nobody really wanted to believe that Pooh Shiesty was what he was because they was just so happy that he was out of prison and he had the FDO song out. And people is picking and choosing. People pick and choose And that's the issue in the community. It can't be no picking and choosing. Even if I love you, nigga, you told I gotta just be like, I gotta say that you a rat. With all that being said, the streets is over, youngsters. I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna tell you to rap. That's not gonna be my message to you. I'm not gonna tell you to tell. What I am gonna tell you is you don't need to go by the rules of my generation. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, yeah. If you get in a situation, right, they about to give you 150 years. They about to give you 75 years. Don't look to my generation and figure out what we would do. You should look at what's going on in present day. What is everybody doing right now? And you should adapt to that. That's the advice. That's the advice that I got for all the youngsters that rock with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to tell on nobody. I came up in a generation where you ain't supposed to tell on nobody. Your ass supposed to do 100 years in prison. If that's what they give you, you're just supposed to go to jail. That's it. But we are not living in the 90s. Yeah, we're not living in my generation. We are all now 40. Zip with the drip is older than me. He like 45 years old. You know what I'm saying? We're all in our 40s. We're all old guys now, older men. You understand what I'm saying? You need to do what this generation is doing. And this generation is telling. Oh, I didn't tell you to tell. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you to be a rat. I'm going to tell you to do what this generation, do what's happening right now. Right now, it looked like oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You could get in that motherfucker and take a plea and put everybody under the bus. That's what Sue Surf did. Yeah, because I can't be on the internet. Yeah, I can't be on the internet telling y'all to rap. I don't think that you need. I can't respect no rap. I don't condone telling. But I do condone adapting into your environment. Yeah. The environment that y'all is being raised up in, oh, telling is accepted. Right? Snitches don't get stitches no more. I ain't seen a snitch get a stitch in a long time. Yeah, 6ix9ine, all these nigga tax stone, rat stone. These motherfuckers living that they ain't had no problems. They just living their life. Rat Stone in prison, everybody sharing canteen with him, and nobody ain't asking about that letter he sent to the judge, cause ratting ain't really frowned upon no more in y'all's generation. If they about to give your ass 75 years, man, then you might want to look at Max B and do what let me tell you something. Do what Max B did. Whatever he did that everybody is cool with, you should do that. Listen to me. If you are in a position where they about to give your ass 100 years, go do some research on what Gunna did. Whatever Gunna did, then you go ahead and do it, and you know you be alright. You'll still be able to live in New York City, walk around, shop, enjoy your family, and enjoy your life. But in my generation, a lot of people through their life, they doing 100 years in prison right now, and I'm sure they wish that they could do what y'all doing. If they're gonna give your ass 85 years, Google Max B. Figure out what Max B did, and you do it. That's what I suggest. There is no rules to the streets. There's no more rules. The rules that we grew up with are outdated. Oh, oh yeah, I like how that sounds. The rules that I grew up with are outdated. And how smart would you be to use outdated rules in present day? That wouldn't make you a smart man, would it? It wouldn't make you a smart man. It wouldn't make you an intellectual man. It wouldn't make you a man of high value and intelligence to use rules that we used all the way back in the 90s, in the 80s. It's 2026. It's a whole different set of rules. And it would behoove you to use these new rules. That's what I would tell you. Now, I didn't tell you to talk. I didn't tell you to rap. Yeah. But whatever these people is doing, you should do it. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes they would take the charge for the homie that was gonna make it just so it was make him take a charge for homies was gonna make it just to see him make it. And yeah, that makes sense. I get that. But see, that ain't even got nothing to do with what we doing. If we get locked up together. Jay-Z. You Jay-Z, I'm D Haven. We get locked up together. I say, look, I'm gonna take all the charges. You go out there, be successful. I see you when I get out, but make sure you be successful. Make sure you make $100 million, nigga. Don't go out there. That's a whole different situation. Then we all get a RICO charge. Me, Sue Surf, all these other niggas, we all get a RICO charge. They separate us in separate rooms and they provide us with an opportunity to cut our time in half. Plea deal. We're gonna offer you a plea deal. But you gotta say that everybody was involved with this. You gotta say it, and then you gotta sign your name to it. Nigga, that's a rap. That's a rap, bro. You don't talk, you don't ever do that. And again, they never gonna make these plea deals to benefit you. The plea deal is for us to win the case and for you to put a stain on your jacket. They don't set these plea deals up so you walk away with looking like a hero or looking like you did some gangster shit. No, nigga. YSL is a gang. Make sure you say that. Say it. What you say, sir? Yes. Is YSL a gang, Gunner? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Did you see YSL commit crimes? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Oh, Gunner just took a plea deal because nah, Gunner ratted. Nigga, that's a rat. Sue Surf did the same thing. Sue Surf, did you and the gang sell these guns across state lines? Yes, ma'am. Sue Surf, did you and the gang sell pounds of weed across state lines? Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Was you and the gang involved in criminal activity? Yes, ma'am. That's what Sue Surf did, bro. They made sure that he said him and the gang. It's a reason why the word semantics, it's a reason why it's a reason, bro. Big salute to the chat. Um, it is what it is, man. It's a beautiful thing. Like I said earlier, my internet, that shit just jumped out of crazy. They doing what they doing. They cleaning up. They fixing some things with the internet. So kind of went off. But I'm glad I was able to jump back in here and kind of line this up nice and neat. Let me see something. Ben 10, Big Bang D1. We are approaching 61,000 subscribers, man. Let's make sure we hit the subscribe button. Make sure we hit the like button and all that. I'm Wolfman jacking it right now. I'm not gonna get a haircut for another 2 weeks. All right, so stay down. Don't listen. Don't worry about it. I cleaned up nice, but I ain't getting it. I like to let my shit. Yeah, I get the Wolfman jack. That's what I'm doing right now. They all snitched and took a plea in the thug case. They all snitched. Yeah, you know, this is the thing, right? This is the thing I want to kind of point out with the thug case, right? They all ended up having to take the plea because of what Gunna did. That's why what Gunna did was so important to point out. That's why a lot of people were so adamant about what Gunner did. Sue Surf did the same thing. Gunner is the first person to get on the stand, take the plea, and agree to those conditions. Agree to those allegations so that he could walk out of prison.
Sue Surf is the first person in that whole indictment to get in front of the judge or the prosecution and say, yes, we did this. Yes, we. They will never allow you to say, no, I did this. I don't, just me, nobody else. Because if you say that, then you don't, where we need you to incriminate your co-defendants. We need you to sign, stamp, and seal what your co-defendants did. You can't just tell us what you did. That ain't enough. They'll take the plea deal off the table if you say, I'm just going to talk about what I did and that's it. I'm just going to admit to what I did and that's it. If Gunner would have did that, Gunner ass would have stayed in prison. The main fact is YSL a gang? YSL as a whole, a record label, a gang, all of that. Yes, yes, ma'am. Did YSL as a gang, as a whole, did they commit crimes that you saw? Yes, ma'am, they did. That's how you get out of here. You got to snitch, nigga, and they just make different ways for it to sound like, oh, he didn't snitch. He took a plea deal. He didn't snitch on anybody. He didn't. There's no paperwork. He didn't. There's Again, back in the day, there was no in between. Now you got all these different little angles that niggas be trying to like. Yo, Sue Surf, did you and the gang commit these crimes? Yes, we did. Did you and the gang? Yeah, nigga, that's telling. That's it. Yo, he took a plea deal. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Big salute to the chat. While I'm in here, let me see something. Yo, salute, I see y'all in the deal. Hey, look, niggas is in the deal. Niggas that took a screenshot. Yeah, that was the picture they had of me on TikTok. Nigga had me on TikTok going crazy. Nigga had me on TikTok going so crazy, bro. I didn't even know nothing about TikTok. I want to play something real quick. I can't even play it. My name. Let me play it. Let me see. I might just double back to this. It's finesse 2 times saying how he gonna beat if he hitting your mama, he gonna beat the kids. Nasty work, man. Nasty work. If Jay Prince and them boys was beating them the kids, man, that's terrible. That's terrible. Salute to the chat. Yeah, Woody living his best life, man. Woody out there getting money. You know, he got a family. And mind you, nobody touched him. Nobody touched him, bro. Yo, Woody, Max B, all these dudes is just outside. I seen Takashi 69 in New York City. And it's not just New York City, it's as a whole, right? Think about how long Alpo didn't come back to Harlem. Think about how long Alpo stayed in witness protection before he came back outside. Because he remembers in a certain area, in a certain era, where you will get wiped. It's bruh, somebody gonna wipe you out, bruh. Somebody gonna smoke you. It is what it is. You could have told 30 years ago, somebody gonna kill you. I remember that era. I remember that era. You ever been outside in the 90s in a dude that people been saying told come back around? You ain't nigga be like, yo, Lil Rob and Lil Rob told. I remember hearing shit like that, like, yo, Lil Rob told. Lil Rob told. I ain't seen Lil Rob in 6 months. I ain't seen Lil Rob in a year and a half. Next thing you know, Lil Rob pop up on Lil Creek out in front of Southern Shopping Center. And nigga, nigga like, yo, what the fuck going on? Lil Rob done pop right back up. It been a year and a half. You know that feeling when you see a nigga who they say told and then you see him again, you scared for him like you like, what the hell you doing out here? Lil Rob, I don't know what you doing. Lil Rob, you see what happened to Nipsey Hussle? Nigga saw that nigga and was like, man, what the fuck you doing, man? You can't be out here. We come from an era where Nigga, we ain't seen you in 9 months. Word is, it's paperwork on you. Like, nigga don't even want to be seen talking to you for real. Nigga like, yo, Lil Robert, man, what you got going on? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out here. It's good to see you, man. You know what I mean? Nigga looking at you like, shit, what the fuck you told, didn't you? Jarick and them boys looking for you, nigga. You. Yeah, let me go ahead and get on up out of here, Lil Robert. See you next time. That's how it was. So it ain't like that no more. And you know what? Let me be honest with you. I'ma call it out. I just I'ma say what it is. But I reiterate to the youngsters, I would suggest that you don't use our code of the streets. You don't use the rule book that we came up in 20 years ago, 30 years ago. It's outdated. We're not going to go buy a computer that's outdated. We're not going to go buy a laptop that's outdated. We're not going to go buy an iPhone that's outdated. So why would y'all use the rules that me and Zip grew up on? Why would y'all use the rules of the era that me and Zip, Harlem Legends, certain niggas grew up on? Y'all should use the code in the rule book that's right now, present day. So I'm not telling you to rat on nobody. I would never tell you to be a rat. But I'm telling you that if they give your ass 75 years, well, it was a guy named Max B that has 75 years, and look what he doing. Oh, he home right now, dancing and singing, and him and French Montana is traveling the world, and they having a good old time. He got his family. I would suggest you do some research on Max B and figure out how to get that 75 years under control. Yeah. They gonna give your ass life in prison. Well, guess what? It was a man by the name of Gunna. Young Thug. Everybody listen to Young Thug. He's at Coachella right now. Ain't nobody did nothing to Young Thug. We done heard them crazy ass phone calls. We done heard that interrogation. Young Thug ass was in the interrogation room with the police. Young Thug told the police, I'm gonna give you my number. Just don't tell nobody. Yo, oh, y'all forgot about that. Y'all forgot that Young Thug was in the motherfucking interrogation room with the police. He told them people, I'm gonna tell you what you want to know. I'm gonna tell you everything that just don't tell nobody that I told you. Young Thug out this motherfucker performing songs, getting married, Mariah the Scientist. He boning her ass down. All yeah, she eating that motherfucker all the bone. He at Coachella. He dropping these little weird ass video. Young Thug, I don't know what Young Thug lost all the swag in jail. Something happened to Young Thug in jail, I think. That's a whole nother live stream. I think somebody did something to Young Thug in prison. I think Young Thug got bambarded. I think somebody did something to Young Thug in prison. Because if you look at Young Thug, he don't got no swag. This nigga be moving around. I'm like, what's going on? Young Thug, something going on with you. I think somebody did something to Thug in prison. That's a whole nother live stream that I might I might speak about. But you don't see nobody doing nothing to Young Thug. You don't see nobody attacking Young Thug. He living his best life. He was facing 100 years in prison. Next time you in that interrogation room, youngster, maybe you should tell the police exactly what Young Thug told him. Listen. I'm just saying. You might could tell the police. I tell you what you want to know. Just don't tell nobody. That's what Young Thug did. Ain't your uncles, ain't nobody around you attacking Young Thug. He in Atlanta. Everybody love Young Thug. Lil Baby hang out with Young Thug still. All these other rappers is hanging out with Young Thug. I seen them with Young Thug. Like I heard the goddamn interrogation. Thugger said, "I'ma tell you everything that you want to know." Nut. Who killed Nut? You know, I think what he told them people about Nut. That what he did. He did that. He did. He told them people about Nut. Told on Woody. Told the motherfucking police, I'm gonna give you my cell phone number. This is my personal contact. You can contact me anytime you need. Just don't tell nobody. Just don't tell nobody that I told you what I gave you that I told on you. Snitch 9 did get touched down in Florida. Yeah, he did get touched down in Florida, but imagine this, right? And salute to that two-piece nugget. Appreciate you, right? But peep this. 6ix9ine got touched in Florida by some Samoans or something, some Mexicans. You see what I'm saying? Like 6ix9ine got touched by some motherfuckers who don't even go by our street politics, don't live by our street rules. Same thing with the homie out there in California, with Nipsey Hussle and all that. It wasn't no niggas who say that you the gang shit and black dudes. It wasn't no street politics that we live by. Them Samoans and them Mexicans put hands on old boy out there in Cali for Nipsey Hussle. 6ix9ine, it took some Mexicans, some Samoan niggas in Florida to put their hands on him so he could get some retribution for what he did. It ain't the people that's standing on this culture so hard ain't even doing nothing. And I'm gonna tell you something, right? Again, I'm not telling you to rap, right? But if your homie that you made all this money with is going behind your back and fucking your baby mama, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, that shit went over a lot of people's head. It didn't go over my head or under my bridge, right? Shotty is a nasty, grimy nigga, B. And I know 6ix9ine did what he did, but it's like, bruh, nah, ain't no telling. A nigga like that, man, a nigga like Shotty, a nigga that got access to all the women in the world, but a fuck your bitch is a scoundrel. That's a filthy animal right there. So to all the youngsters again, I ain't telling you to rap, but I'll tell you this. You take a nigga out the ghetto, take him on a world tour with you. I remember I seen a video where Shotty was in a Benz. He was riding through New York City. The nigga had pulled his phone out and went into his bank account and played the shit on loudspeaker. And it said he had $22 million in his. I'll never forget that shit. It was on YouTube, or it was on Instagram or something. Shotty was riding around in a nice ass Benz, and it was at nighttime. He pulled his phone out, did the little, went into his bank account, his bank, the app, and played his account balance out on his loudspeaker. That shit said $22 million. He had in that account, right? All of that for you to just turn her, all of that for you to sneak behind 6ix9ine back and smash his baby mama who was mid-grade at best. Shorty was mid-grade. She wasn't no, like, what the fuck going on, bro? Like, you got access to all these women and you gonna smash his little Latino baby mama who come on, man. She a 4.5 at best, nigga. She's a 5, maybe. She's mid-grade. Nigga, this bitch is a pack of dust. You rolling up the dust with this, you know what I mean? That's a dirty scoundrel of a man. And if a nigga do that, right? I'm not telling you to rap. What I am telling you is look at 6ix9ine. You got to play by the rule book that is updated. That download came out of nowhere, but that to me feels like a powerful download. Um, and that's yeah, that felt right. You know what I mean? The new rules. The new rules is a whole I don't even understand the new rules. That's why I'm a tax-paying citizen. You know what I'm saying? Salute, salute, Candy Girl. I'm a tax-paying citizen, man. That's why I'm not in the streets. Because the new rule book is foreign to me. But that's what's in play. To all the youngsters out here, don't go do no 100 years, man. Don't do no if Max B didn't have to do 75 years, you shouldn't have to do 75 years. If 6ix9ine didn't have to do goddamn 100 years, you shouldn't have to do 100 years. If Young Thug could go into the interrogation room and tell them people to take his phone number and don't tell nobody, then you can do that. If Tax Stone could write a letter to the judge and tell the judge X, Y, and Z about them people and their criminal history to try to make a bail, then you can do that. That's all I'm saying. All right? Big salute to the chat, man. You already know what time it is. It is your boy Grown Man Business TV. Yeah. Don't go do no 100 years in these people. Yeah, don't do that. Don't go do no 100 years in these people prison. Nowadays, you got all different type of ways and angles and avenues where you can get out and you can go do your thing. Yeah, that's what I listen. I would tell any young boy that. Yo, you ain't supposed to. Don't don't go off the outdated playbook. That shit is outdated. Yeah, don't do that. No Pooh Shiesty. 50 Cent wrote the judge on Puff. Yo, 50 Cent put Tony Yayo in protective custody. 50 Cent be on the internet trolling people, calling niggas rats, all of that, right? But when Tony Yayo went to prison, 50 Cent put him in protective custody. Had that nigga in PC, hiding from Supreme and them niggas, hiding from Jimmy Hinchman and them niggas. He was hiding. Tony Yayo was in protective custody. So, again, why would you go in there and let somebody stab you up 10, 20, 30 times like Troy Ave when 50 Cent was smart enough to put his homie in protective custody? It's a whole different ball game out here. Make sure you learn how to play it. Make sure you learn the rules. All right, so you already know what time it is, man. It is your boy Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man. You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan, and you do know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. Listen, I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoating nothing and we not dressing nothing up. I'm only here to give you this game straight raw, my G. Pure dope. No fentanyl, no baking soda, no quinine. We ain't water whipping this dope and we ain't counter whipping this dope. It's pure, straight off the brick into the bottles. All right, nothing more, nothing less, man. Big salute to the chat. Ran 1010, we spoke about that. We, a little choppy on this one, but we did our numbers, man. Salute to the mods. Fly Gemini, Mr. Universe, what it do, my G. Salute to all the blue wrenches. Y'all already know what it is. And we're gonna tap in tomorrow. We're gonna be tapping in all week. We back active. Give thanks, G. Already 101K. 1K. Salute. Salute. Candy Girl, salute, salute. Yeah, man. We gonna lock in. We well over 60,000 subscribers. We on our way to 61K. We will be at 100,000 before the summer. I'm trying to be at 100,000 by the summertime. We gonna work and we're gonna make this joint jump. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Big salute to the chat. Yeah. And I was just checking. I was checking. I'm about to come up there. Wanted to see if you was hitting that mother. Yeah, I wanted to see what was going on in that little corner right there. Don't go to sleep now. I got the motherfucking day quill for you. I'm coming up to you right now. Don't you worry. Yeah. Big salute to the chat. You already know what time it is, man. We going up tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all notification bells are ringing loud and clear every time you step foot in the Realest channel on YouTube. Yours truly, Grown Man Business TV. All right, so you already know, man. Tap in, tap out. But you know my slogan. You know what I suggest? And I suggest you tap in.